Hey everybody, welcome back to this very special episode of Council of Reads here at the Comic Shop, Liverpool, Sydney, Australia.
217.
Hope you guys had a good Christmas, got some good presents. These aren't our presents, these are just toys that we bought for ourselves because we're freaking children still.
Hey, we're adults, we just buy for ourselves, we don't need
right.
no presents.
Yeah, that's right.
right.
I'm
Don't
Dylan.
buy your shit toys.
They got no taste. I'm Dylan, here with Jason,
G'day.
Nitin,
What's up?
Fommy,
Hey!
and Dave. Hello.
Dave's still hungover, folks. It's all right.
This is our special Best of 2022 episode. We're going to talk about our favorite comics, artists, writers, toys, movies, TV shows, video games from this year.
Yay.
That is the sound of Fommy's list that he wrote in paper because he's old.
And pencil, FYI. Not even a pacer, a pencil. Which I sharpened with like a Stanley knife. No pencil sharpener.
Medalist.
Has that like that star pattern at the end of
That's
it?
one.
Yeah,
That's the one, buddy.
Okay,
That slight curve.
so we're going to get into all the categories. We're going to start off with things that we not unanimously, but
Wait, multiple of us.
some of us,
The
some of them,
majority of us
yes,
have picked, yes.
some of them are unanimous.
Good at Dave.
Do problem. But yeah, we'll start off with them, and then we'll go into what everybody else chose. So we're gonna kick it off with
We all pick 3 per category?
yes. No particular order
No,
because that's hard.
except for Do a Powerbomb.
Yeah,
That's number one.
that's right. Okay, so we'll kick it off with ongoings. We're gonna. Okay. I guess we'll just go through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, a couple of us picked Strange.
Yes, I was one of those
Yeah.
couple. I've been... that book essentially, we all, I think it was around this time of year, last year going, oh, they're going to kill off Doctor Strange, and there's a Doctor Strange movie coming out. Oh, it's going to be clear, and
I
it's
still
going to be
stand by
shit.
that.
Well, that was dumb as shit. But the next sentence of, oh, it's going to be clear, and why are they killing him off, and I don't know, and I take it all back. Not all.
This book has been great.
Still should have killed
Very
him off.
consistent.
Every issue has been great. You've had like a fight an issue.
Yep.
It's been great. A lot of intrigue with the what are they called?
The
Cartel.
Yes.
Black Cartel? No.
Um,
Whatever. Blasphemy Cartel.
Blasphemy.
Yes.
That's the one.
Who they are
Blasphemy
and the
Infinity.
revelation of who they were.
Yep.
That's
So
such a
good.
cool name.
We got a
Yeah.
whole Wong issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole Wong issue was
Bats is
fantastic.
back.
Alright, Wong in it has been great.
Yes.
Probably my favourite bit of the book actually is Clea and Wong's relationship.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Like they're just sitting at the sanctum, drinking wine, bitching.
That
Yes.
and the relationship I never expected to love was Claire and her mother. Holy
Yeah.
That
hell.
thing, that issue
It
was
was
great.
such a good issue. So yeah, I definitely...
And I've always liked Clear, and like even her as Sorcerer Supreme, Warlord fucking Supreme.
Yeah.
It's been great.
That's what's been, that was the cool part. That was the cool twist. Like, you don't know me. I'm not your normal Sorcerer
Yeah.
Supreme.
It never felt like a step down.
No, not whatsoever.
Yeah.
Not
And
whatsoever.
she's not afraid to open some throats up,
Yeah.
which has been great.
And it is ending, I hear,
Yes.
unfortunately, but it kind of means...
What issue?
I don't think they've announced, but they've announced a new Doctor Strange #1.
Right, yeah.
But okay,
Okay.
so it's just
Still clear?
Which is...
huh?
Not,
No, Strange.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. But if McKay's
And-
writing it,
yeah.
it'll...
And spoilers, it's been, what, 8, 9 issues now?
Yeah.
Strange is sort of still around,
Yes.
just not Doctor Strange.
Correct.
That little revelation and that interaction between them, they can't touch and stuff,
Yeah.
has been great.
Yeah.
Great book.
No, yeah, really good. I think the surprise packet book of the year for me.
Definitely. Definitely.
Who picked Strange
I did.
for your?
Yep, Strange.
You two?
Should say.
Okay.
Just
All right.
us two?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Next up, Moon Knight
That was one of mine as well.
Yeah, same. I was on
Yeah.
midnight.
Jim
That
McKay again.
was crazy. Yeah.
It's just been amazing. And again, it's the same kind of thing where there hasn't been a dull issue.
No.
And what they've built into the Moon Knight story with bringing in the vampires, what they've done with the Midnight Mission, what the Midnight Mission now is with the building that they've got, the new villains that they've brought in.
A whole new supporting cast.
100%.
You know what I mean? Where like, at first you're like, oh, where's Frenchie? Where's like they're all none of them are
No.
there, but you care straight away about the new
100%.
ones.
And then we get a really good issue where it is all internal monologue between the personalities trying to work stuff out, and then a couple of pages each of them doing what they need to do to get shit done, which was excellent. The whole vying for the vampire base, which is really cool, because I was digging the vampire stuff with Dracula and Avengers, with them getting Chernobyl and everything. So this guy coming in, like pyramid scheme, vampire, was really cool. I just can't say enough about this. Oh, actually, I'll talk about this book a little bit more in a minute. So yeah,
Hunter's Moon. I think.
Oh,
the concept
we didn't get to that.
Use the fist. One
Moon Knight's
fist.
where's the other?
Yeah. I was like,
So good.
You know, sometimes when you're like, man, how'd somebody not brought that up before?
Yeah,
big time. And then the stupidity of me thinking, oh, he's dead. He's a Moon Knight. He ain't dead, you idiot. Like, of course he's not dead. So good.
And like, yeah, the consistency. I said Strange was consistent. This is the most consistent comic of the year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
No fill-in. Maybe one issue on art. Maybe.
Maybe one. Oh, but that was the annual. I
Yeah.
think. No, the annual was him as well.
Yeah. So I don't even know if there was any. Right? Like,
And
how many books do you get that?
2 books we've spoken about so far, same writer.
Yeah.
So that's a massive kudos in the regards of you are nailing every issue of almost. Well, I haven't read. What was he writing as well? He's writing Black Cat.
That sort of finished. Not too much of that this year.
Yeah.
That was sort of more of his book last year.
But even
bigger
that-
and better things.
But even that last year with the King and Black shit, that was
Yeah,
a great.
100%.
That was a great series. Yeah. So Moon Knight was mine,
Yep.
and I think Jay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, another one that we agreed on. Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes,
That
that's me.
was me as well.
And like starts very like, oh, okay, and I like the mystery. You don't know what's going on, but it just feels like Spider-Man. His life's a bit shit, and
Yeah.
at first he's a little too maybe down on his luck and a bit bitter about things. But that he gets called out on that, so that was fine with me. And you get some intrigue with the mystery. You get some cool, like, man, that Tombstone issues
was-
alone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had to put it up there for me.
that building.
Yeah.
That was so hard not
yeah.
to make, like,
Right?
not to put in.
Yeah, the most I've enjoyed Spidey for a long time.
Well, yeah, he made Spider-Man do his dirty work.
Yeah, so good, so good.
Without even knowing it. So manipulating.
And like, I'm hanging to know what the deal with MJ is.
Yeah, very
And at the
interesting.
same time, I don't feel like it's been drawn out too long that, they're never telling me. I'm still just, ooh, when do I get to find out?
Even in that last issue, he was like, and I need to go and see Osborn because he helped me with that stuff with MJ, and
Yeah.
that was really dicey or something at the time was the wording. I'm like, oh, it's
Yeah,
getting, more and more interesting.
I like that he's doing his science thing. And he's working at Oscorp.
Yeah.
Kamala Khan is his apprentice sort of thing. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Because she is modern Spider-Man. It's just a really good book.
Okay, and the last one is Captain America: Sentinel of Liberty.
My favourite ongoing of the year by far.
Same,
It's
absolutely.
only 7 issues in.
Yeah.
Um,
So, okay, the writers were Colin Kelly, Jackson Lanzig.
Yep.
Art by Cameron Canero, and
Yep.
both departments freaking amazing.
Yep.
Amazingly consistent.
Yep.
Fresh. Like the most interesting Winter Soldier's been in
Yeah.
since he first.
Brubaker.
Yeah,
Like,
since Brubaker.
this is the best, already 7 issues in, the best Cap book in a decade at least.
Yeah.
Because nothing's come close since after Brubaker. And you know when you get those character-defining runs, it's always a drop-off, right? You never.
Yeah.
It's very hard to hit the same thing. And there's been some okay stuff, but this is up there. Like, already, if they're still on the book this time next year, this is making my top 3 easy already. I can tell, like, I just cannot wait to see where this book goes. New
Yeah.
stuff, new concepts, but just Steve being Steve. Yeah.
And for the first time, I'm looking forward to like a crossover.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to Cold War. Like, I
Yes.
actually might even buy the Sam stuff.
Yeah.
And I usually avoid.
Read half a story.
What was that?
Read half a story.
It's hard, right? And the stand book's been good, but not.
Yeah,
No,
like a different
Yeah,
flavor,
style,
right? Like
right?
different
Yeah.
style completely. Okay, so we'll just go into our individual picks now. You want?
Go for it, mate. You go around.
Okay, alrighty. So 2 of mine were in those agreed
Yep.
ones
Shared.
already. So my last pick was Public Domain.
That was hard to put in, man. That's definitely got to mention.
Just in general this year, the ongoings that I've read, most of them have not been, that
the
crash
top two?
hot. Yeah.
Oh.
No, yeah, like, Superman, Son of Kal-El, that's alright, and a couple other ones, like, So, Amazing Spidey, I only read, like, the first 6 or 7 issues, but compared to some of the other books that I kept going with, it was amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, pun not intended.
Should have been.
But yeah, Public Domain is great.
Yeah.
Because the premise itself was very interesting. And it was not what I expected, because it was definitely lighter and more fun than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be a bit sad.
Well, before it came out, we were talking like, oh, is this going to be similar to Crossover? And is it,
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
really unsure. And then what we got was
It's
so
like
inside baseball.
Yeah.
It's excellent.
It's like a family drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Mixed up in the dodgy world of comic book publishing.
And so it is like Crossover, just with the real side of it instead of the...
The fantasy side.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Very good choice.
Big time.
David.
Myself,
Yeah.
I picked Newburn.
Yep. Fantastic book.
I just like the concept. I love the concept of like man deep in mafia, but also ties police department,
Yep.
detective.
No, the book was.
Yeah.
That didn't make your list?
Well, it did, but I had it on the other list because I didn't know it was an ongoing. I thought it was a mini. So it was going to get an honourable mention because I'm a dickhead.
It's not finished.
Well, that's...
Just taking big
That's
huge
right.
hiatus.
Yeah, I just thought it was a 12-part mini, essentially. Anyway.
Saga, which made its return in January this year.
Bullshit. Talk more about Newburn.
And you've been fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes, it's-
Yeah, it should have... Get it. Read it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Sorry,
the second
Dave,
trade
but
out yet?
you need- No.
No. I can't remember the last time a new character jumps straight out and you're like, oh my god, this guy's great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because it was 2 pages in, you're like, oh man.
Yeah.
Like that first issue where he just, just knows her plan, that everything was going on. And then her, like, the sidekick girl, like, bang, gonna, train her up to be the replacement and like all that stuff. And the backups, I've got to give them a shout out. The
Massively.
backup stories were a big part of my enjoyment of the book.
And the prison issue.
Yes.
That prison issue was...
Woo!
If you enjoyed that Punisher prison episode, you get some good shit out of this.
And we said it every time when we're reviewing the book. It screams TV show. Like, it's just a police procedural show.
But done beautifully.
Like, it's just numbers and all that, but, like, not stupid.
Numbers was good.
No,
I enjoy numbers.
It just seems stupid.
No, it was good.
Autistic math kids doing crime. Come on.
Next stage of evolution, thank you.
He ran about that movie for 2 hours.
Don't get me started.
That's a reason we started a podcast, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because of that.
Olivia Munn being a scientist, yeah.
So yeah, Saga was the second one.
Yep.
Came back this year, and finally I did Immortal X-Men because Sinister's fun, and like with the new X-Men like status quo,
Yep.
I miss the old
Yeah,
X-Men, and Immortal sort of brings it back a little bit, even like it was honorable mention for Exterminators because it's just a fun adventure.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
To me, that's what X-Men should be.
Can I go
you
back
know?
to Saga?
Yeah.
How did it go after a
Big
4-year
hiatus.
break?
Yeah.
It was okay. It was like I liked it
Yeah.
because you find out where they were and all that. And
Did you have to go
So
back
the
to the
book
last
has
book?
a bit of a... How much of a time jump did the book have?
I forget how long.
A bit, I think.
You have to.
5 years. I
Okay,
don't know.
okay.
She's 8 or something in the new trade. Because
Ah.
I was flicking through the trade 10
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, so that
And
must
she's
be
like-
about 5 years.
She's like 8 or so.
Sure,
'cause
sure.
She was just,
Yeah.
she was a toddler in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
last
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it was... That's a big break for any book to,
Oh yeah.
to kill momentum. And because it finished on... Wait, so do you... Because it ended on the biggest cliffhanger I'd ever seen, really. And what jumps 5 years after that? Do you find out what happened? I guess you do.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Don't let you ask that.
No, you don't. You don't.
What?
Is that 3?
That's it.
That's 3. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Nitin.
Okay, my list was Strange. We talked about.
Yep.
Hulk.
Yes.
Fucking love Hulk. It's just big green dude smashing shit.
Yeah.
Just weird mental stuff
games.
going on.
I may have forgotten about Hulk.
Ryan Otley's fantastic art, especially in the first arc where he's just
It's just fight scenes.
fight
Yeah,
scenes.
man.
He just, what do you want to draw this week? All right, this is what he's gonna fight in his goddamn
Fight a giant Wolverine.
Hulk engine. That thing was great.
Yeah.
The zombies.
Zombies.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a fantastic book.
It hit a bit of a wall, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, it would have made my list, but because with Otley just taking over and everything falling away with Kate's, I couldn't put it. But yeah, I wanted to because, Jesus.
And the last one is it's on a bit of a hiatus at the moment, but crossover.
Yeah.
I fucking love that book.
Man, I looked at 3 issues this year.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Ooh.
it just didn't make the cut.
Can't
Because I was like
justify
3
it.
issues.
Yeah.
But
Those 3
those 3 issues were my favourite book by far.
Yeah.
And
it-
there was 3 issues at the start of the year, and
Yeah.
I was... But that was so good.
Yeah. I guess because there's only 3 issues, I didn't realize that. I'm gonna add Detective sort of
Yep.
slash to that.
Yep, yep.
Detective Comics.
Yeah,
This is a
fair.
great book by
Yeah.
R&B. Just Batman.
Can't wait to see where that's going.
Yeah. It's history of Gotham and whatever. All
Yeah.
that stuff. It's great. So yeah, I didn't realize only 3 issues this year.
Because I had to look it up, and I was like, oh...
Crossover still rules. You should be reading
Does.
crossover.
I cannot wait for that to return.
I'm trying to find my first trade. I bought it. I read it, put it somewhere.
Buy another one, man.
Yeah.
Did you buy the second trade?
I might have to buy another one.
Did you read the second
I
trade?
bought the second one. Yes.
Just don't know what
read
that
it?
is either.
Well, no.
So I've already... Is that your 3?
Yeah.
Sweet as. So I've already spoken about Moon Knight and Strange. I've got to give a special mention to Newburn because I stuffed up. But my third book was before Newburn popped its head into this list, was literally a split up between Carnage and Savage Avengers because those 2 books have been very hard to split. I'm going to pick Savage Avengers because of just how off the wall crazy it's been and how unexpected a surprise it has been compared to the last Savage Avengers. I think I'm going to say his name incorrectly, but David Propose has done amazing work with the writing of it. We already spoke about the art in the last week when we were talking about the latest Savage Avengers, and that's and very interesting that I just saw all his art recently in Invaders as well. So yeah, love what they're doing. So Savage Avengers is my third there, but with a close call with Carnage because.
I still can't believe this shit that happens in
Oh,
that
it's,
book.
it's mental.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would have loved to put Venom there, but yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Bitch not doing it for you.
That's me done.
My books were all...
Spoken about.
Yes.
Oh, really? Excellent.
Cool.
Spidey Cap and
Spider Cap and Midnight.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's go on to minis.
Wow.
The first one, let's all say it together on 3.
You
1,
just read the
2...
back of my shirt. It's fucking do it, pal.
Okay, just interrupt my countdown. Thank you very much.
Or don't turn around.
Yeah.
No, I read the back of my shirt.
And then you swear out everyone.
Yeah, you get a reflection on the mirror.
Read the back of that.
Yeah,
Like an
read the back
ambulance.
of that, you people listening to the podcast.
God damn.
I'm excited about this book because this book is the best mini that came out this year.
Best comic that came out this year.
Yeah.
Best comic that
be
came
honest,
out this year.
you know.
Bar none.
And you don't even need to know about wrestling. You
Oh,
don't,
no.
you know?
No.
Because Dylan does not
Yes, case in point.
care.
Yeah.
Well, no. Let's just say he doesn't know. Who cares?
I used to watch wrestling.
I
You
used
used to play the games?
I used to watch wrestling too.
Were you a No Mercy dude or a WCW Ascend
Right.
Revenge dude?
The one on Xbox.
Yeah.
Okay,
Look at his age.
oh, true. I think, 64 is older than you, right?
Yes.
Well, granted, most things that I like
Yeah,
are older
I
than me,
know,
but
Yeah.
it's this wrestling is a
Yes.
different
Like
thing.
MILF Manor.
Yeah.
More likely like SmackDown games, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I know the word SmackDown
Here Comes the Pain and all that.
is
Great
blue.
games.
It's blue and blue.
All right.
Yeah, dual powerbomb.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
it's freaking amazing.
We've talked about it every single time the issue came out.
Yes, but it's Mortal Kombat except wrestling.
With so much emotion and so much heart.
That's what
Yes.
Daniel Orange does very
100%.
well.
That's
As
why his
always,
stuff's so good.
everything
Action
is
packed,
so.
and it'll punch you in the gut.
Yeah.
Every single thing that he does,
It
like
doesn't-
without fail, there isn't one that's just a hollow, story. It all has something.
Yeah.
Even that Deadpool story in Black,
Black
Red,
and
Black,
White.
whatever it's called.
I don't understand how he does it every time.
He's
Like,
a
that's
good
crazy.
writer.
And I think he's the type of dude. He picks and chooses his job. Right, you know what I mean? Like,
Passion project.
yeah, like he would have been working on Powerbomb probably for a year, you know, kicking ideas and whatever.
But yeah, you can see he picks the right thing. Like Better Ray Bill. How
Yeah.
how random was that?
Yeah.
And then what did he make it? It was ridiculous.
So good.
Darker.
So touching.
He does
Dead
it so
Earth,
well.
So sad.
Yes.
And then like when you think you just look at the last page, like, oh man.
And like there was in Powerbomb, there's a few twists along the way, like some that, or maybe should have been a bit more obvious instantly, but and some were to some of us maybe. But even the ones you seen coming, it still did not
matter.
detract
No,
Yes.
not at all.
No.
because they were the right choice coming. You know, there's never anything like. Oh,
Well, sometimes it's a cliche, but it's not the destination. It's how you get
It's
there.
true.
Yeah.
When's the
Right.
trade come out?
It is.
It was in the last
I think-
previews.
Yes, so I
Cool.
think it's
Couple of months.
Feb, early Feb maybe.
Sweet.
Late Jan, early Feb.
We'll
Nice.
be buying that as well. Not got the issue.
Yeah. Ah, fantastic.
It's a fantastic book. 100%.
Alrighty. Next up was Human Target.
Yes.
Ah, still going,
Yeah.
but
But
how can
it
you
would
not-
have to fall off a cliff real hard in the last
It
issue
couldn't,
to
right?
ruin.
And
yeah.
like next all filling artists. That's the only way it could ruin. Like,
Yeah. If Smallwood
yeah,
disappears.
yeah. Smallwood lose his hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that art is beautiful.
It's a big part of
Suits
it.
it so much.
Who picked this?
Me.
I did.
I did.
I did.
Okay, it just didn't make it for me, I think.
It's been
That's
fun.
fine.
Intriguing.
Well, I thought
I'm
this
intrigued to see
minis-
what beat it out.
There was
for
a
you.
lot of minis this year. I felt more options in
the
minis
amount
and
of
ongoing.
things I've
inde-
culled off my
Yeah.
list.
independent minis.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
And DC, man. Like,
Yeah.
basically all of DC's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's minis.
Well, I will say, I was talking to Jay about that during the week where I looked up just to double check my list as I was writing it. And on Wikipedia, it's got Marvel ongoings and then it's got DC ongoing. And like, there's like 8 books.
2 to 1, right?
Not even, like, almost
3 to 1.
3 to 1. It's crazy how many books that are currently going for DC that are just minis or
And you take out the
Otherworld
currents
minis.
that are Batman, there's like 4 books.
Yeah. It was
Flash,
like Flash,
Superman.
back. Well, that's Batgirls, but Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 4 other books. It's like shit. So yeah, understandable how hard we had to cull because of independence this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard.
It
Nah,
was.
minis was. Oof.
But yeah, we still got what was it 3 issues or
Human Target?
Yes.
Yeah.
3 issues left?
Yeah.
And
And I don't know how, who, what, or how still.
it's funny because it actually would have been finished if it hadn't had that hiatus
Yeah.
by
Yes.
this time too. So it would have been
But it just picked up where it left off.
100%.
Yeah.
Plus we got that one shot that
Yeah.
was excellent as well.
100%.
So
Such a
yeah,
great book.
Well worth the gap. For
definitely,
That alone.
definitely.
Still think it's nice.
It's the most obvious, but
I know, but it's like they could.
I know.
Yeah.
But I just
knows?
don't. I don't know.
I honestly
Yeah.
think if it is her, we're still going to be satisfied with the reason.
Oh, for sure.
So I don't
But
care.
she's-
The same thing
she's
again. I'm just
been-
enjoying the ride.
There the whole
I
time.
know.
Every issue. So I don't know.
Well, maybe she heard he had the good dick because that's all she's been getting off him. Like she's not getting anything else out of him.
She's been trying to make up before he dies.
Well, that's, yeah,
Give him the goods.
yeah, the good.
But she just found out. Oh, she could have
Did
known.
she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. All right. Okay. Alrighty, I guess I'll
Lead us off,
The
buddy.
other-
go into my
those
list.
2 commons. Okay.
What?
else?
No.
That was the only
Uh,
comments.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I chose Do a Powerbomb, obviously. 1 Star Squadron.
Yeah, that's
Because
on my honorable mention.
Yeah, it was close.
That
was
was
hard.
just, I was drawn in by Lieber,
Yeah.
who did the Jimmy Olsen 12-issue mini with Fraction.
Yep.
And that was just goofy, so much fun. And it was... it looked goofy. It started goofy. And then this turned into this
The
crazy...
characters that
Yeah.
are in it, you expect.
Yeah.
1 Star Squadron, it's freaking Uber for superheroes.
Yeah, yeah,
Ha, ha,
yeah,
ha, ha, ha.
yeah.
Oh, okay, this is one of the saddest things ever.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
Like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, you thought you were going to get The Office, right?
Yeah.
In comics.
Yeah, no, you just
But
get a kick in the face.
Mark
repeatedly.
Russell. What the hell was
It's
that?
not prepared. Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Ah, interesting. Wow.
So sad.
So sad.
Like,
Not
such a contrast to the art style.
Yes.
Yes.
Superhero Office is exactly what I was expecting.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's not what you get. Well,
No.
you do, but it's bleak. Like, it's...
Yeah.
It's season one of
Mate. The issue where they take... what's the punch drunk guy? The one that dies.
Was it Minuteman?
No.
Which one?
Is it the Indian sort of gimmick or whatever? The one that's losing his memory. Anyway,
Oh, gang. Is it
Yeah,
Gangbuster?
yeah, Gangbuster.
Gangbuster, that's
Yeah.
They
it.
take him back to his house, and the lady's like, "Nah, I don't know who he is." And I'm like, "You bitch! It's your husband!"
And then the door shuts, and then she starts crying.
Yeah, I'm crying for what?
What is this?
Oh, mate, rip your heart out.
What is this complicated stuff I'm getting in a freaking Steve Lieber
Yeah. One
drawn
Star
book?
Squadron. What is this?
Red Tornado running, kids parties. Jesus.
It's great, man.
just-
It was amazing.
Throw these hammers at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man, yeah.
Mike Russell, you need to be doing Booster Gold or something.
1 Star Squadron, 5-star book. God damn.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Agreed.
And my next one was Sacrament.
Oh, the
I-
religion, tech religion.
Yes, the Exorcist in Space.
Yeah.
I did have Human Target on there, and then someone reminded me about Sacrament, and I just love that blend of sci-fi and religion and supernatural stuff. Like I love that too much.
Yeah.
And it was close to making it for me, and this is going to be a bad reason for me not picking it, but I will justify it. It hasn't finished,
Yep.
so it only has one left to go. And I know Human Target hasn't finished, but we've had 9 issues.
Yeah, you got more content out.
Yeah.
of it.
So there was a lot more content that I could say, and look, I think Sacrament's going to finish really well because the way that 4th issue came through, I really intrigued how they're going to finish it up. But yeah, it was a hard one not to pick.
Sacrament, yeah, amazing.
This should be next couple of weeks, shouldn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Okay,
Good
Dave.
choice.
So what are we?
Minis.
Minis. Sorry.
Glad you're paying attention.
If only you knew you
Well,
were
the only
next.
other one I had was Maze Book by
Yep.
Jeff Lemire.
Good choice.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
Nice poignant.
Because it was so
story.
early, you're not forgotten,
Yeah.
but like that was
So many good stuff keeps coming out.
Yeah.
It's
It's
all
just-
from Jeff Lemire, like art, writing.
Yeah.
Just
It
the way
wasn't
the
a damn
pages
good
are
book.
set
Yeah.
out, paneling.
Mega Powers exploded.
Yeah.
Miss Elizabeth's trying to break them up.
Exploded or was clotheslined by somebody.
Battle of the Bic.
Foreign object. So you done?
That's
Yeah,
that
okay.
was the only other
So,
one for me.
yeah, so it's Dual Power Bomb, Human Target, and Crimson Cage, another wrestling mini. That was so good, but so
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Mate.
It's fucking Macbeth, but wrestling. And it was so fucking
believe
good.
It shouldn't work, right?
No.
It had
Dylan,
no right to work as good as it did.
Dylan.
Oh, I don't know who that is calling.
Oh yeah, don't worry. But yeah, it just the dark, gritty, just messy, but coherent art style,
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
but so violent and so dark.
Oh no, it was a great book.
It was a great book, and
choice.
it's sort of, I don't know, edged out 1 Star Squadron, but not by much.
Can I say I was a little surprised one of your choices wasn't Dark Crisis?
Yeah, it made it's the same thing. Last issue may just be shit, and I don't know whether.
Yeah, that's true. That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
That's true.
You know-
Because geez, that's been maybe
Oh, it was on there.
best just superhero mini.
Oh,
going,
for
just
sure.
Pure superhero
But-
stuff.
The end may be just
Yeah,
like
no,
this is
that's
bullshit.
fair.
Just
Yeah,
ruined,
that is very fair.
6 issues for
Yeah,
this
no,
bullshit.
for
And
sure.
it was ruined in other books as well.
Yeah, but not really. Yeah, that's it. That's my 3.
So, same again, Dual Power Bomb, Human Target. My third was A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. This was just a powerhouse of you could call it a quick read, but
Yeah.
you could, you'd go back and go through that paneling, and we spoke about it when it was coming out, with some of the best storytelling through art I've ever seen. And the pacing of the book, you're flicking through, but you don't want to miss shit because there isn't a lot of dialogue. It is just a roller coaster ride, and the way it went through the 11 issues, which was
Yeah,
weird as well, which was great.
But I like that it was.
It is what it is. That's right. Yeah,
You know,
There's a
pattern
lot
out
of
or shorten it
Yeah.
up.
different TV shows and shit that could learn
Yep.
from that. Where it
No
doesn't-
arbitrary
Yep.
this number.
That's
Yeah.
right. It has to
Story
be
needs to
12
be
part.
this.
Exactly right. So yeah, that was a really, really good book for me. A couple honorable mentions would be Actually, no, I won't because I think they're actually going to be spoken about. So I'll. Oh, actually, one of the honorables would be Rogues. I
Yes.
think that was a brilliant book.
Rogue is very good.
Um,
It was
That's-
my last one. It was very because I got Powerbomb and Human Target, but
Yeah, and I
was
think the
flipping
other
the
one
coin.
might be my
Yeah.
other honorable mention might be one you're about to speak about. So I'll leave that.
it was a black label coin toss
Oh,
for me.
dude, Black Label's been on
DC Black
fire.
Because yeah, Rogues was phenomenal, but I picked Catwoman Lonely City.
Yes.
I never would have expected to be that hanging for a Catwoman book. But
Every quarter.
right, and I think that might have been part of what made it so special and so excited.
you look
Also, how
forward
much
to
you
it.
got when
Yeah.
you got it too.
Yeah, yeah.
It was obvious large format, but the art and just the
Oh, just
Cliff
beautiful.
Chang, what he did.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
Dude.
Wrote and directed. Wrote and drew.
Yeah.
The hardcovers came out this week too.
Yes, and I love a
future story.
Dark Knight Returns sort
Yes,
of deal,
yes.
right? You know, like it's all Dark Knight Returns
Yes.
sort of deal. I dig them, and it wasn't even her. She was the least interesting person in the book,
Croc.
probably. Croc, what a star! Like,
And Riddler.
yeah,
Riddler was-
Riddler's my favorite Batman villain of all time, and like, I was just doing a lot of cocaine then, like, just perfect, right? Perfect. Nah, excellent book.
And it's so different for like One Bad Day.
Yeah.
Riddler to
Oh,
Future
yeah.
Riddler.
Very, very different.
Oh, well, if it was one shot, one bad day would probably be
Oh,
right
for sure,
up
100%.
there.
Up there.
Yes.
Good choice.
Okay, next up, our favorite writers. Daniel Warren Johnson.
Oh, how did that get
Yeah.
chosen?
What a surprise.
He was one of mine.
Yes.
He's one of mine.
Me too.
One of mine.
Not mine. I was like, I can't pick him for both subjects, so he got the hard job.
Like,
I just had to because, like, yeah, his writing is great, and like his books would still be good if he was just writing. It's not.
100%.
Yeah. Like
But
it's
I
just too.
think too. When I was picking writers, I tried to pick guys that I'm enjoying multiple books from.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
He wrote one killer book, but I know I picked him in art. What's the difference? But art's different, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
You
my
didn't
main
like Jurassic
reason.
League?
Hey, I do not count Jurassic League. I maybe would have if he drew it. Well, the same guy drew it. But continue.
Okay. Jeff Lemire.
Yes, I have
Yep,
Mr.
me.
Lemire. Little Monsters has been amazing.
I just picked up the trade for that.
I nearly put that as one of my honorable mentions. You're really going to enjoy that trade. It's really interesting. Again, another spin on vampires that I didn't think I'd enjoy, but you've done it again, you pricks. May's book was excellent,
He's been on fire this year.
and
Black Orchard stuff
and Black
is great.
Orchard shit's been unreal. There was the hardcover before this mini
Passageway,
series,
yep.
The Passageway, and
You had Space Monkey one as well.
shit, Primordial.
Primordial.
Yeah, fuck.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
dude, he
The
puts
dude's been on
out
fire.
some work,
It's
yeah.
prolific.
And there's no kids in that.
It's a monkey.
Yeah, no,
Dog.
yeah, the dogs
Yeah.
are alright. Dogs and monkeys are fine.
Dogs, kids, monkeys.
You like dogs. You like dogs. So yeah, Lemire on fire. So definitely anyone else for had Lemire on their list?
Yeah.
No, it's on my list because I forgot. I mean, it's
There's
just
a
like
lot of
so
that
many
going
cool
around.
stuff.
Yeah, well, there is too many.
Yeah.
And we read too many books. That's not.
Oh, yeah.
We don't read too many, but then we read so many books. Finding it down to 3 is
That's very hard.
freaking hard.
Very hard.
Okay. Next up was Donny Cates.
Yep.
Yep.
I got Kate.
Yeah, I had that.
Kate.
I got no Kates.
It was tough. Like I said, crossover, free books to study.
Yeah.
By far my favorite thing. But then Hulk was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thor was pretty good.
Vanishing.
And then, yeah, like he's hit the wall, but then Vanishing's still coming out at the moment that I'm enjoying. There's a lot of potential. And just to be honest, those 3 issues of crossover alone getting there for me.
100%.
Yeah, definitely up there.
Like, you got to be good if you could tie, like, Hulk just fighting every issue
Yeah.
into a storyline.
Oh, and my enjoyment of both those 2 Marvel books,
And then they join.
boom, when he disappeared.
Yes.
You know, and that's you know, like,
Well, he gave the Hulk a Hulk.
yeah.
Dude,
Sick.
that's meta as all hell. Love it.
Can't wait to see him come back.
Okay. I think that. Yep, that is all of them. So my list: Daniel Warren Johnson, Colin Kelly, and Jackson Lanzig for what they're doing on Cap,
Yes.
Sentinel of Liberty,
Oh,
because
so close.
yeah, like they're doing a great job. And also, just shout out to them making like a secret code and hiding messages everywhere in the issues and having a whole cover that was just secret messages and stuff.
Zodiac style.
Yeah, and you had to figure it out, and someone did it in like a day. And
Well, the
was
same
all-
thing sort of happened with Futurama.
Yeah.
Futurama, when the show was showing, they had like their own alien language. People figured it out straight away.
It's crazy.
From a few, like,
Next stage.
People
of
need jobs.
evolution.
yeah.
That
Some
stuff,
people like puzzles.
Jobs.
especially in the Winter Soldier special, with all the historical references. I loved all of that. I loved,
That issue was.
yeah, like Gavrilo Princip is the revolution,
Yeah.
and he it was awesome. And
Because straight away I'm like, wait, I'm doing research. You know, like that's a good book. I want to know more.
And the 2-page spread that came after of actual like historical events,
Yeah.
and we spent
Trying to work it
so
out.
much time talking about and trying to figure out this Union Jack thing. What is
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's this war,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
that picture where he's holding the flag. Yeah, like just writing a book and exactly what you said that makes you look stuff up
Mm.
and get into the research and these tiny little references here and there. That's
Because
great.
not a case of you got to go looking because you're not getting the story.
Yeah.
It's more, I want more info.
Yeah, I like. Oh man, that's interesting.
Sure, for sure.
Yeah,
Nice.
great work. And Tom King I had to put on this list because
Yeah.
because I didn't have Human Target.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, great job with that. I mean, Batman One Bad Day, Riddler.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
Gotham Year One.
He's putting out
Killing
so much-
Time.
He was honorable
Yeah.
mention.
Killing
for me.
Time. Yeah,
He's honorable mention for me, so that's a great call.
Yeah. Killing Time, just pulling off the different time. Oh.
yeah, and
Man.
even like Danger Street. I didn't
Yeah,
finish reading it, but like he's got different styles. He's not just the one, the one method of writing.
He's
and
not
stuff.
doing Dark Knights of Steel, is he?
No,
No, that's
Tom Taylor.
Tom Taylor.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I think he had been stuck in a bit of that.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
previous years, it was like, okay, yeah, they got depression.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I understand. Tom Taylor, Tom
Yeah.
King. Yeah, you used to be a CIO. Yeah, you got depression. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was a bit repetitive. But this
Yeah.
year, I think he's broken out of that
Really
a lot.
broken out.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we got another issue or two of that Batman Gotham, I probably would have put it in as my minions
Damn.
because it is that. I love Slam Bradley. I love the way he's written his character. I want to try and read some more, but I'm a bit worried that the other shit might be not as good as
He's
what.
probably completely different.
Probably
character.
is. Probably, yeah. But the way it's written and just that old school. I don't like some of it's not needed, but yeah, it's just setting that tone. Yeah, good call.
Alrighty, Dave.
I
right.
had my three.
What did we mention?
Me?
Lemire, Cates, and
Johnson.
Johnson. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Had
Fair
those
enough.
three.
Cool.
Cool. So yeah, I had Daniel Warren Johnson, Donny Cates. I'm going to change it up here and go Jeff Johns. Because he came out with Jackie I. Joe
Yep.
and like
Geiger.
his
Freaking-
Geiger,
Yep.
which is sort of last year, but still.
But still, continue.
Yeah,
He's doing some DC books are coming out.
Yep.
I always like Jeff Johns. Jeff Johns is a great writer.
Good call.
And he's doing like the lead story in the Image comics that's coming out, which is a pretty good story. But the way it's serialized, it sort of takes a bit off it.
Yep.
But it's still great. But yeah, Jeff Johns is back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like, sort of swapped, because he was an honorable mention, but I sort of swapped it.
Yep.
Just there. Ram V.
Yep.
Honorable mention. He's very good.
Yes.
I like what he's doing with Detective.
Carnage is good.
I don't Carnage.
Carnage, great.
Detective.
But like two very different books.
Yeah.
Both
Big
good.
time.
Well,
And,
Carnage, man. You're pulling off Carnage
and his
with Asgardian shit.
his part of Venom's been okay too. That's it.
That's it.
Well, here's an honorable mention for me as well, Ram V. But my other one, so I had Lemire and Daniel Warren Johnson, but Jed McKay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had two of his books in my top for ongoing. I can't not pick him. He's
Same.
flawless. Yeah. So
I didn't pick him just because I picked him last
yeah,
year.
fair enough.
But then Daniel Warren's just all over the place on Monday, so I'm not consistent.
And another just honorable mention. I've just really been enjoying the Avengers stuff still. So Jason Aaron, yeah, I'm really intrigued on what he's going to do next. So yeah, that's my other honorable mention. That's it.
I had McKay and Cates. So my other one is Chip Zdarsky. I don't know if anybody was writing as much variety in the big companies like Batman, fun superhero stuff. Daredevil, maybe not as good as the previous volume of Daredevil with him, but Devil's Reign earlier in the year was fantastic. Newburn, Public Domain, like so much different stuff.
Stillwater.
Yes, right? working at all three big companies,
And doing his own shit.
knocking out
Yeah.
Batman the night before that.
That's right.
Like, yeah, Chip.
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. Let's get into our favorite artists. Daniel Warren Johnson.
Yep.
What did he do? Yeah, once again, the art's beautiful, and the art works so well because he's so passionate about what he's drawing. It's not to say that his other art's been bad. It's just that there is so much care, and the wrestling. Like, he does wrestling moves in all his books anyway, but in this, it's just so much bigger and bolder
does
and over
such
the
a-
top.
Action-packed, dynamic fight scene.
Yes.
For me,
Yeah,
like, the styles are so far removed, but I think he's the modern Kirby. Just energy.
Yeah,
energy.
yeah.
Just
That is the
bang.
word. Every page has got energy.
Can't argue.
It just jumps, like, yeah, especially if it's action.
Yeah. But even
Stuff's
like
moving.
And,
Yeah.
and his slow pages are still beautiful,
there
too.
is still energy in those,
Yes,
like, different sorts
but,
of energy.
yeah, the
but
big
yeah.
ones, it's just, I
Yeah.
think he's very Kirby-esque.
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Even they're very different.
Yeah, yeah. Because it's like
Type
what
rate.
he's achieving with his art is very
Yeah,
much.
it's
the same.
fantastic.
And loves a
Unbelievable.
cross section.
Yes. Yes.
I love me some cross section.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
I love me some greebly
He's
mechanical
got a cool
stuff.
Batmobile variant coming out.
Oh yeah, that's man, it's so cool.
The Hulk variant as well.
Oh, yes, yes,
That's
yes,
so
yes.
cool.
Yes.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Okay, and only one other one. It's me and Jason, I believe. Carmen Canero,
Yes.
killing it on
Out of
Captain
nowhere.
America. Yeah.
I've never seen her before on anything.
Yeah, she got a little write-up thing in one of the back of the books I saw.
Oh really?
What
Pretty
it
sure.
is.
Oh, maybe that was it. Hang on,
The
keep talking.
Stormbreaker. What do you call
Oh,
it?
yeah, yeah.
All of those things, yeah.
She'd been on Captain Marvel and stuff before.
Did it look as good as this? Because this book
Yeah.
is gorgeous.
Because her action again
Yes.
with the dynamism and the movement, her long exposure
Yep.
kind of action scenes, incredible.
And from the get-go, like that first issue.
Yeah.
Issue 1 with the fight with the shield UFO thing.
Yes,
Cap is just everywhere. Like there's like 8 caps on the page, and you just
Yeah.
follow.
and you can see they're connected to each other because it's like frames in animation.
Yeah,
You-
yeah.
You can follow it. It's not
Absolutely.
It's not a mess.
Yeah, no, it's not
jumbled.
arbitrary.
Exactly.
It's very fluid.
Yeah. And I reckon she does a great job at like emotion as well.
Yes.
Especially during the Bucky and Cap fight, and when Steve's on the coast afterwards talking to Namor.
Oh, that Namor
Yeah.
splash page. Best looking Namor I've seen in years.
Yeah. I would love to see her on a team book, like doing Avengers or something.
Yeah.
That would be great. That would be awesome.
She's fitting this darker stuff a bit. So good
Yeah,
too.
so true. Yeah, yeah.
But yes, I would probably check her out on anything after this.
Okay, so two of my mentions were in there. Johnson, Canero. Lastly, hasn't put out much because he never does. But Evan Shaner, right, on Shazam.
Yeah, the book is great.
Yeah, I'm just I'm
There
big
was
fan.
another one I could have had him.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Like I didn't because I forgot about it too. But because there's so many good books.
yeah, so many, and I love his just like old school
Retro-y art,
retro
sort of. It's a bit unfair.
Yeah,
It's better
yeah.
than that. But
just
Like
classic.
pop-up style.
Yeah, yeah. Classic wholesome. Wholesome's the word I'm looking for. It's just so wholesome and so bright. I would love to see more. Just anything, just covers even. Anything from him. I would like to see.
Sure.
Okay, Dave.
For me, Daniel Sempere for Dark Crisis.
ooh,
Yeah, man, he's
Yeah,
great.
he's on my list.
just screams superheroes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
100%.
Like,
I think he did action for a couple issues, and it was
yeah.
incredible.
Because, like, in, like, current comics, where, like, you get, like, different art styles, but it's sometimes refreshing just to see
Yep.
OG superhero.
Yeah.
Tight, solid.
It's just
art.
great. Just
Yeah.
action, the splashes. The superheroes look like they should.
Yeah.
And in Crisis, he drew on a lot of heroes on a
Yeah.
page.
Oh, yeah.
Not many guys can pull that off.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Like, there's 30 guys on a page
Yes.
sometimes, more maybe.
Yeah, you can, that's a good mark of a good artist when they can just do a nice multi-character splash page, and it make it look
Yeah, with good depth.
coherent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, there's no, like, background
Dot
characters.
faces at the
Yeah,
back.
Yeah, yeah.
exactly, yeah.
freaking Ramita, Jimmy Olsen's. Yeah, and how many of those pages have there been where it's just a whole bunch of superheroes just standing there or floating there,
Yeah.
looking awesome. There's
Yes.
been a
Yes.
million of them.
Especially
in
when
Dark Crisis.
they go to invade Time Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait for that trade.
I can't believe you haven't read this, man.
I read the first couple issues, and then Steph said she was interested, but she only reads trade, so I'm like, okay, I'll just hold off. I regret it. I regret it so bad.
Hope he finishes work good.
And my third one was Liber Vermelho.
Yes.
Solely
Really
because,
cool.
pretty
The
much
issues
because
logo.
of last week's Book of the Week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lee Bishop.
Well, no arguments.
Yeah,
Always
yeah,
liked Lee
that's
Bishop. No, he's great.
Well, and
But
it's
he
unreal.
hasn't given us much interiors
Yeah.
the
No,
last
yeah,
year.
been
or
a
so,
lot.
Lots
you know?
of detective variants, I think.
detective-
Joker.
Yeah,
back the Black Series.
yeah. But yeah, lately, this is
Yeah.
the first time and he would have been working on this probably a long time.
Yeah.
He did a Death
Deathblow.
Blow. Like back in the day, not even painted style, just heavy inks, and it was fantastic. And it just suited it.
Yeah.
For sure, 100%. He's a great artist.
But yeah, the photorealism stuff,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
but
And all those just single panels that he has to nail a completely different art style.
mate,
You have to spend so much time, nailing that.
ain't many dudes who could pull that off as good
Yeah,
as he did.
yeah,
Not even now I
choice.
can do it.
that's right. Never.
Didn't?
Yeah. So I had Daniel Ryan Johnson, Daniel Samperi, and Mike and Laura Allred. Because they did Superman, and you can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
Because that's not fair to Laura. Because she is.
No, I understand.
They're a team.
Yes.
Yeah, Superman, Space Age, and book
What's
is
she
great.
do
Looks
that?
I know. 3.
Yeah. 2
Oh
10
yeah, there
It's
was.
3-parter.
Whatever. Where's the next one?
Like,
There's jam packed a lot in those tours too. It's just
and
calm down. There's a lot of.
the Excellent, which is sort of finished on a break.
I think it's coming back.
Yeah, that book was great. There's not much to talk about because if you haven't read Ecstatics and stuff, you miss out a bit of bunch of story. But they're great. I love the Allreds. I'm glad they're doing more stuff.
Absolutely.
That's yours?
Yes.
Sweet. Yeah, I had Daniel Warren Johnson, Smallwood, because of Human Target.
Yeah.
It's my first induction into his art, and
He was on Moon Knight. Lemmy's Moon Knight.
Yes.
Yeah.
holy shit.
Yeah.
He was too.
Yeah. But
need to go back and read that
it's
again.
like completely.
It's
Yeah,
it's different, but I can see the
You can see it,
similarities.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
with the
It's
sand
the
and
coloring.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say, sand
the
scenes.
yeah, shit. And Alessandro Capuccio for Moon Knight, and whoever's doing the lighting for that, or the colors, it's phenomenal. It's not the kind of art that I would normally go towards because it seems a bit, I don't want to say digital, but it's so vibrant, and it suits that Moon Knight bright white so well that
Because I thought going into the book, his stuff's a little. I don't want to say cartoony. That's not fair. But you know what I mean. Like,
oh man, those vampire faces are pretty
Yeah.
cartoony. Like what's
and the colours on it are pretty bright. I wasn't sure how it was going to work on Moon Knight, but it just kills.
flows
Yeah,
so
the
well.
white pops so much.
100%. Yeah,
And like his speed lines,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, 'cause he's very anime manga influenced, I think, and like his speed lines just kill.
Very much so. Yeah. That's it.
I had Daniel Warren Johnson and Canero. My last one is John Romita Jr.
Yeah. Honorable
I
mention.
think he's been doing probably the best year of art he's had in a long, long time.
His work on Action Comics would agree.
Yeah, it was terrible.
But his Spidey's been amazing.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
You know,
Yeah.
you
beautiful.
can get a few rough ones here and there, but
yeah.
he's an older guy.
Yeah.
And he's always been up front of, like, I draw to the deadline.
And that Spidey tumble from a couple of issues
Oh.
back, that's beautiful. Like, yeah. I love it.
Talked about it when I talked about Spider-Man, but the Tombstone issue, where he just fights that whole, like, just the raid.
Just-
Spider-Man, the raid.
Romita's Tombstone
Yeah.
is excellent. It's, yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah. He's
a legend.
He has a bit of practice with Spider-Man.
Yes.
So,
Well, and just, I've always said it. He just story tells better than virtually everybody. Like some panels are a bit rough, some heads are a bit rough, but no one tells a story as good as him.
Sometimes they don't have eyeballs.
Yeah, that's right.
don't need him.
Sometimes they don't have noses.
Don't need him.
Hey, we're talking about Marvel now. We're not talking about the
That's
work you
right.
did at DC.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
mm.
Actually, if I would give one honourable mention, might be Alex Ross. Covers
Oh,
phenomenal
oh,
as
for sure.
always.
Yeah.
And then he put out that Fantastic Four Full Circle,
Yeah.
where it was him doing some different stuff. Just
I love that book
yeah.
because it's not traditional coloring.
yeah.
I mean, it's still him painting it or drawing it,
Yes.
coloring, but it's not traditional color palette.
No.
They should have
It
said.
was cool to see him do something a bit different.
Yes.
Because so many years of seeing the same
style.
stuff, which is every time he does it, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's, I
But
mentioned
it's still
like
fresh.
earlier this year, like whatever. I sort of got off him a bit.
A
For a
few
bit.
years ago,
Like the art wasn't bad or anything. It just got a bit samey, same color, same it's all
yellows.
blue
We
palette
had 6
and blue,
months of
yeah.
yellows. Yes.
And like I get it, you're an artist, you're sort of playing around with color and light and stuff.
think-
Cool, but I just don't want to
He
see.
came when he did the 2 years on terrible book, but when he did 2 years on Cap, I think that really rejuvenated him because he did some killer color stuff. And you know, I think that was
Immortal.
Hey, yes, that's right, and Hulk at the same time. And a big part of that was he had always been refusing to draw the current stuff for Marvel. You know what I mean? Like, I'll do your cover, but I'm
Yeah.
doing it my style. And I think they got to the point where, like, bro, we want you to draw the costumes that are today.
Do Jane Thor and do.
And I think it challenged him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got better stuff out of it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
'Cause, yeah, those Hulk covers,
Yeah.
I
Because
think he's doing Iron Man the same as well.
Yep.
Wasn't he?
yeah. Like we've got the box up there,
Yeah.
and even that, like that,
Yeah.
is a really classic looking Iron Man, but it's modern. He's
Yes.
got the
Yeah.
armor panels and stuff, and yeah, that pushes him.
yeah.
Because
Because it got a little samey for a long time
absolutely. Yeah.
So, you gotta go.
Watched the video of him talking about how he drew the Marvel, the mural at Marvel, and he was like, "Oh, I sculpted fucking the thing's head.
Yes.
I do this now just so I don't have to take pictures of people and
Yes.
do painting
Oh,
of
wow.
that." So he just sculpts
Wow.
play
how he
ahead.
wants it to
and
look,
so it's
and
like
then-
so it's uniform.
Yeah.
All the rocky bits on the thing are the same because he's working off the same model that
Wow.
he did himself.
That's pretty
which
cool.
is fantastic, and he just comes off such a nice dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I follow him on Instagram and see him
The
talking through
variants,
his... Yes.
the villain ones are coming next. The timeless ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see that?
Or
I
the
haven't
villain
seen
wave.
that, no.
There's Venom.
I saw the Venom picture. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
There's a mad
surprisingly
Doom.
good.
I tagged you in that.
Yeah,
Doom the other
well,
week.
if there's a doom, I'll
I'm sure there will be.
I didn't have an honorable mention for artists, and it just came to mind because I literally just looked to my left. I read this earlier in the year, and it was phenomenal. Every artist involved in The Last Ronin. That book, from the story, like the old school going back, because that was the Eastman stuff, and then the current. It was just phenomenal. Everything about that book was amazing, but the art was phenomenal. On shelf at the moment, by the way.
Was that this year? No, that was last year, wasn't it?
Well,
It was.
Oh, because
would
it was
have
very
finished-
late.
it finished
Yeah,
this
yeah.
year.
Three, it's 4 and
Yeah.
5 at least with
That's
this year.
right.
Yeah.
Maybe even 3.
That's why I mentioned it.
What's that you got there?
Echoland
It was good.
for art.
Oh,
That was
That was last year.
last year.
Oh,
The first no.
there would have been a bit into this year, I
Yeah.
imagine.
It was majority last year. That's when we spoke about
Yeah,
last year
it
too.
is.
Yeah, it was on my list
So,
last
yeah.
year. Yeah.
Maybe.
Good try, Dave.
Good try.
Nobody wants to buy it. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah, it
you
doesn't
buy
make
this,
sense. It's so damn good.
Okay. Was that your?
That's a bit.
All right.
I was done Remitter
Yep. I just chucked in on
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sweet.
because I got distracted by seeing Alex Ross Fantastic
himself.
Okay. That rounds up all of our comic book stuff. Let's go into the TV shows
Yes.
this year. The Boys.
The boys.
That was on my list.
It's on my list.
Same.
HM because I forgot about it.
Homelander's acting alone
Is great.
it's
And I've seen he did get some award nominations.
Oh, did
recently.
he?
Yes. I was
That's
like,
good.
thank God, because
Just a nomination.
well, I don't know if the awards have.
Oh, okay.
It happened yet.
Sure.
They may have. But I've
See
seen
it
nominations.
go through his head.
Yeah.
Did you see the Homelander NFTs that got announced after Trump's NFTs?
Oh, is that what that was riffing on? I was trying to find out what it was
Yeah,
about.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that-
ripping off Trump. With Trump did
Man.
the whole same
Oh, that's the best.
$99 NFTs that, for real. Like I thought when I first watched it, I
Good-
thought it was
good
a
Christmas
skit.
present.
My mate's a Trump fan. I'm like, man, is this for real or
He's
are they
sold-
taking the
he's
piss?
Sold out.
Of course they sold out. What stupid comment was that?
Dumb people.
Look who he's
buy
selling
dumb
it
shit.
to.
Because
Get a chance to have a Zoom call with him, bro.
I'd seen so many NFTs announced over the last year. Like DC's had some and blah blah blah. So I wasn't sure.
Trump.
Of course.
It's amazing.
Well, their
great.
social media team has been fantastic.
So good. Yeah, like their
Like
YouTube
little
channel
things.
is great.
Yeah.
You see,
boys you're talking
Yes.
That's his Twitter.
you see after the whole Spotify rap thing, they had a Vortify
Yes.
rap
I
like
didn't see
video.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on everything.
Yeah, like so quick.
Yeah.
What was that on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
check
Check,
that out.
it
Yeah,
out.
me too, mate.
Subscribe to Vought International on YouTube.
I shall.
Yeah,
You get
boys.
full-length music videos of stuff on the show and everything.
What was the one with the deep? It was like some promo thing.
No, it was a Spotify book. There's a book on not on Spotify, on
Audible.
Audible.
There's an audio
Even
book.
deep, like
Yeah,
even deeper or whatever
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Going deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there is a full-length version of the trailer that was in the
Yes,
show
I
for
saw
his
that.
biopic
Yeah, that was
thing.
excellent.
So good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the show is just phenomenal. Like, it was every week. You couldn't wait to see
Yeah.
what was going to happen
Yeah,
and how. Like, because a few times you're like, oh, he's going to kill them all next week. And like,
Especially
It
with
was-
that first episode.
right? And it was genuinely. Like, it wasn't a cop out that he didn't kill them all this week.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
good reasons.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the end where he just lasers that dude.
Yes.
And he's just silent. And then everybody starts cheering for him.
Yeah, he's like,
It's just so real.
Yeah.
Because how cool is it to not like Superman these days?
Yeah, yeah.
And to go for those edgy, darker superheroes and stuff. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking at you. So it's like totally like you could see it.
Yeah.
It's
No,
making
yeah.
fun of
It's like-
superheroes, making fun of Hollywood, it's making fun of everything.
And I said it before we started rolling. Never in my life did I think I'd see a tiny man walk inside the eye of a penis and then explode. And we got that issue.
Yes, we
In
did.
the first
His
episode.
childhood dreams came
In the first 5 minutes.
Mate.
Well,
They'd won me over when the little man was fucking the Barbie doll.
that was excellent.
What an episode.
Oh,
Yeah, so the boys, fantastic.
Okay.
Bring on season 4.
Please. Next one. Star Wars Andor.
yeah.
And or what?
Had to get one more in for the year.
Yeah.
Um,
Until it comes back for season 2.
No, it's the
Well,
rest
half
the
of
first
yeah, that's right.
season.
Sorry, my
Jesus,
bad.
get it
Mid-season,
right, man.
mid-season break.
That long mid-season break.
it's the best thing Star Wars has done since Rogue One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for that. It was just so refreshing after some garbage Star Wars shows and some
movies.
mediocre Star Wars shows. Just this
No,
was
that's
so
good.
Star Warsy and not Star Warsy at the same
No
time.
Yeah.
damn Jedi insight.
Yep.
And we got like it's
Selling
It was
their
still-
children off. It's great. You can't go wrong.
it was still like it was
likes it,
fresh.
Yeah.
It wasn't just regurgitating stuff for you
Oh,
know
no.
Yeah.
for references and
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So real world politics.
Absolutely.
Like
And that's like.
that's what I like about Star Wars.
And as I say, it seems boring when you say it, but that is the cool shit in Star Wars is the bureaucracy and the smugness of the Empire.
Yeah.
And all that the internal shit in the Empire. I love that shit. Love it.
Yeah, all the Imperial stuff.
And they got Game of Thrones actors in it, so it works well. They're all British stuck up fucks, so it's excellent.
So much shot actually on location.
Oh,
like 99%.
actual locations, yeah.
Not the stupid fancy dome thing.
Skarsgård's amazing. What I loved was we're building up characters and they just fucking die.
Yes.
And they don't care.
Yes.
We just move on because it's in the middle of a battle.
Like, they're not even looking back.
Yeah.
Like it's
Look, he dead.
He dead.
next.
And my favorite part of the show,
Or he can't swim.
it's like why I liked Gundam, certain seasons and stuff. The quote unquote bad guys, they're just people, right? Like obviously the higher ups are doing the more messed up stuff.
yeah, so, and some
Yeah.
are generally more pricky than others.
Exactly, but the
Most are just army.
yeah, the soldiers that you meet, they're just guys. And the colonel that comes in to do the inspection, he's trying to save the kid that has a freaking laser gun pointed at his head, and then he gets shot and he dies.
Yeah.
They're just people.
Yeah. Yeah, so real.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And they show real emotion when they are brought down. Like Dedra, when she sort of gets
Yeah.
almost destroyed by
Yeah.
the crowd, she's shitting herself.
Yeah.
Yes.
The fucking dude who went and covered up Marva's hologram, and everything's fucking turned, and he's just shitting himself in the corner.
Yeah.
Because holy shit, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That was great.
The original was supposedly supposed to say fuck the Empire.
Yeah. Yeah. And they didn't want to do that.
They didn't want to do it.
Cowards.
I'm glad they didn't.
I
to
think
be
it's the right
honest.
choice.
I don't. We haven't really had swearing or
Yeah.
anything else.
I don't
Yeah.
need that in my Star Wars.
I have
I
a
think it
different-
would have been
I have a
cool.
different word, you know.
Nah.
I feel like
I think it would have been cool, but not needed. Fight.
Yeah, fight the Empire. I feel obviously it's like a open invitation to rebel, but I feel like they should have rewritten it to make it something a bit more.
Not just replace an F word
Yeah,
with an
yeah,
F word.
a bit,
Yes, I
a
totally
bit
agree.
more strong,
Yes,
like
yes, yes.
anti.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
anti-establishment.
yeah, it still is obviously like.
It is, but it doesn't have the gravitas as what they were trying to go for.
Yeah,
They just
yeah, like
changed
the impact,
They
yeah.
just changed the word as opposed to
More
changing the
manifesto-y.
sentiment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't get enough of this show. I think it's and the heist at the start, it did start slow, but it eased you in, and then bang, it's on.
Yeah.
So good. Even in that first couple where they're learning to march and get on the right side, and then just a TIE fighter TIE fighter just comes out of nowhere and blasts them, and just such cool cinematics and real just down to earth shit, which is like you said from Rogue One. I just want to watch Rogue One after I watch every
Yeah,
episode,
yeah,
yeah.
but I'm like, just calm down, wait till the end
The
of season
episode comes
one.
up. He's like, "Do you recommend it?"
Yeah.
Rogue One. I'm like,
Go away. Because, I don't know how much we're going to get. Obviously, we've got season 2 in the bag, but are we going to get a season 3? Because it was 5 years before Rogue One. Are we going to get 2 Dick Android soon? If we get that, bring that shit on. Because he was the best character in that movie. Don't touch my shit, man. That's why I had it. Jesus Christ, my OCD's kicking in again.
"Don't worry, we'll get to that."
Okay.
Okay.
Amazing show. What else?
Alrighty. That was it. So my list. I had The Boys. I had House of the Dragon. I really enjoyed that show.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and watch the rest of that.
Yeah, like I was before it came as it was coming out. I was like, I do not give a shit about this. You know,
Because you had stopped watching Game of Thrones.
I didn't even
right?
finish Game
Yeah.
of Thrones. And then I started watching
Well,
this.
hang on. You didn't even get to 3 or 4, didn't you?
I got up to maybe 4.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably
like-
stopped at a good point. To be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. I still because I don't know. I just stopped caring.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know.
That makes sense.
But I put this on. I think it and Rings of Power kind of started at the same time.
Yeah.
And Rings of Power looks cool, but I started watching this, and it was everything that I liked about Game of Thrones. All the political intrigue and all that stuff. Like, Game of Thrones was kind of my gateway into medieval history and stuff. Like, that's how I found out. Oh, I'm actually interested in this stuff. And House of Dragon was more of that with dragons. So that's always good.
Oh, totally.
Eh.
Okay.
No. What were you gonna say?
I enjoyed it, but it kind of felt, and I said this at the start, it kind of felt like Game of Thrones from Wish,
Sure.
where the main king, he's not a powerful enough actor, and I don't know if he continued through.
You
So
got to
I
a pretty good place.
I
think.
stopped before they swapped the princess out.
Yeah.
And we'll go back. But yeah, I think it started to build a bit more, but I don't know, it just didn't. If Game of Thrones is behind a brick wall, this just felt like it was like a theatre. It just didn't feel as epic as what Game of Thrones felt in those early seasons, is probably what I'll
Yeah.
say. It felt like it was quite a bit less money was spent.
It is a lot of just build up.
Yeah.
Because, Game of Thrones, when you come in,
Oh, it's
all
on.
this stuff is happening. Like, the
Fine,
king is dead, and there's this crazy war of succession over this guy and this guy, and
Where this is built up.
this is basically before all of that even starts. So,
Yeah.
the next season is going to be cool. We just have to wait 2 years for it. It's like the craziest cliffhanger, too.
For scheduling, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and my last TV show was Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker got sacrificed.
Yeah,
That's
right.
That's a HM.
Yeah.
Only because I don't think it needs a second season. It was really good one and done. If
Yeah.
it stayed one and done, I might have even just made it. But I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Just how dumb it was, and
Oh, it's fucking
Oh, it's a great show.
dumb but brutal, and just for the intro.
intro alone. Thank you.
And John Cena was great.
Yeah, he was
Peacemaker.
incredible.
Fantastic.
And the fact that it was like they were dancing like Space Invaders, and it was all about Space Invaders. That was just excellent. And everyone in the cast was excellent.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay.
If I hadn't remembered out the boys, it would have been still on the list.
All right, Dave.
So I had Andor, I had The Boys, and I added Chainsaw Man.
What is
So,
Chainsaw Man?
It's an anime.
Curious about that actually.
What's it on?
Is it Crunchyroll?
Probably Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah, I'll watch it on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, so basically it's a guy who makes a deal with a devil that he was looking after, but they get into a predicament, so they have to like make a contract with each other. And then it's just he joins a society that sort of have the same deal, and they go fighting, like hunting down devils.
And he can transform.
He can transform into a chainsaw man.
So he has a chainsaw for a head.
I've seen
Yeah.
the
And,
picture.
yeah, okay, you've
Two
seen it, and he's got
chainsaw
chainsaw blades
As
as well.
well, yeah.
Like Wolverine.
Yeah,
Yeah, it seems like
it's
a
great show.
cartoon character a 5-year-old would draw.
It's a great show.
It's good.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
saying.
No, I know what
the-
you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's got, I don't know, it's got blood action. It's all great. And the opening intro has like
References
multiple
to
references
lots
to-
of different movies and other anime and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's
What
great.
is it? MA, R-rated?
I would say anime.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Is it one of these like 1,000 episode jobbies?
It just started, so
Does he have a chainsaw?
I
dick?
think that manga is finished.
Okay.
Is it manga?
Oh, maybe it's still going.
I'll come back in 5 years if there's not like 400 episodes.
It probably will. Because that's just how anime
think
goes.
there's-
That's just-
I think
Just
the
watch-
Chainsaw Man's looking for One Piece.
Because it sounds cool.
That was an honourable mention. One Piece.
Not
Like the
enough-
dude's
not enough
got
episodes.
very simple goals in life.
Yes.
He wanted
I think about Dave.
no, he wanted to put because he was fucking dirt poor. He was in debt to his father's debt to the mob. So his father kills himself, so he inherited the debt, and he had to work for the mob.
Yeah, so
Whatever.
his dream is like have like topping on toast.
Yeah, because he just ate plain bread, so he wants to put jam on toast.
This is Chainsaw
That's
Man.
yeah.
Have a
This is
squeeze of
luxury
like
boobs
titties.
and
You know,
titties.
that's like that's his dream.
Yeah.
You know.
Touch boobs and
You're
have
still
jam on
talking
toast.
about Dave,
It's a great book. It's a great show.
Yeah, interesting.
I like
All right,
Chainsaw
check it
Man a
out.
lot.
Definitely check it.
I will.
Alright.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I had Andor. I had Boys and Peacemaker honorable mentions. I had Sandman.
Mm-hmm.
Sandman was very surprisingly good. I had reservations going in, but Neil Gaiman was involved, so I knew it's at least it might be better than it would have been if it wasn't involved. It's not me this time.
I know.
But it was very faithful to the comic, more or less.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the first two trades, because
Yes, yes,
that
yes.
was
That's what
two
we've
trades,
done.
yeah. And like, there's more coming. They dropped a surprise episode, like after,
That was so weird, eh?
What?
yeah, like a 1 hour sort of
Christmas special.
No,
No, like a month after the season ended.
yeah,
That's random.
just based on two sort of separate stories, which I haven't watched yet.
Sure.
As in, like, I'll watch it at some point. But
Wow.
yeah, 'cause it's there.
I watched the first episode and I just never watched it anymore. Like, I liked it, but
Yeah.
Just didn't go back. Same. I was
Yeah.
the first episode.
No, but
but
yeah,
just didn't
like,
go back.
Like, only sort of him as Morpheus was. He was okay. He just too much duck face most
yeah,
sometimes.
I think that was part of it. Like, it didn't quite grab me in that. And I was like, the first one's slow, it's the deal, but
No,
Yeah,
but
maybe
I
one
really
day.
liked. And I liked the comic, and
Yep.
I was very happy with the show. Let's just say.
Nice.
And my other thing I picked was it's more of a Twitch TV show. It's a D&D real play sort of show. Whereas, yeah, fuck you. EXU Calamity, Critical Role. It's on TV. It's twitch.tv, motherfucker. TV in the fucking dot. Yeah, it was really good. Brandy Mulligan, storyteller. He's
yeah.
fantastic.
I want to get up to that, but I've got so much backlog
You
of
don't need
Critical Role.
you don't need backstory because it's set in the past of the world. But
Aren't they bringing out like graphic novels based on that now?
Yeah.
they've had comics for ages, man.
No, okay.
And then the TV show, Legend of Vox Machina on Prime.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's a pretty cool.
I think it's the
Which-
TV show, yeah.
They crowdfunded the TV show. It freaking in like they wanted 750,000
to make it special.
to make
right?
it special. They got that in
Wait,
like
wait.
an hour.
Wait. They're like the highest earners on Twitch.
Yes.
Why would they need to kickstart? Like they got.
they don't need.
It's never
you know
about
when all
need.
leaked in that.
Ah,
Like I think
Yeah,
it
but
got
they
leaked,
have
they get
they
40
have
million
staff.
a year.
They have they have to pay for their
40
bandwidth.
million a year.
Yes, they have staff and they do other things, man. Anyway, they're the
They didn't
highest.
want to have to put their money up front. Well, that's what it's about. Like all of them, man. If like all the board games do, like fucking Simon, fucking putting free games out a year,
Yeah,
all
true.
making billions.
And yeah, they haven't made
It's
them
just
all
because they know it's a scam. And I'm not even knocking on the project, but
Yeah.
Then why would you? If you can get away with not funding it yourself and taking no risk.
If it's on
Well,
Kickstarter,
start business.
and if it's on Kickstarter, you don't even have to come through with it.
Yeah.
And they said that they've gone to different like studios and networks and stuff,
Yeah.
and they kind of wanted to make it a kids show, or
Yeah.
Of course.
make it about this, make it about
Yeah,
that, and they just
changed
didn't.
like that. Yeah, they wanted
Yeah.
like it's their project. They,
Really?
their
Yeah.
game. They wanted.
Television executives tried to change it.
Yeah.
It's
Something
shocking.
unheard of.
But yeah, they got their thing in an hour, and it became the high. It's the highest, like, earning Kickstarter project for TV movie ever. It beat like the Mystery Science Theater 3000. Like they got over like $11 million or something.
So
Damn.
yeah, the first season, Legend of Vox Machina, is on Amazon. So if you're after like an adult animation series, it's it's profane, it's got blood, it's got
Yeah.
swearing and stuff in it.
And like they're all
Check it
voice
out.
actors who play it, so they do like
Yeah.
Of course.
projects, and yeah, it's great.
It's just it's bizarre to see a bunch of guys that play D&D. Obviously, they're voice actors, so they're doing voices at the table, and now they're voicing those characters in a cartoon. It's weird, right? It's bizarre.
Exception.
Yeah, yes.
Nice. So
Those are
yeah,
my shows.
those are your shows. I had Endor and the Boys as well, and my third one was Moon Knight. I have been enjoying this character for quite a while. There were a few things that were a little bit off with the show, but in all totalness, I was happy with it.
Oh, I couldn't get past Stephen Grant being that terrible.
No, it is.
Not that terrible, just
I hated
That
it. He
bumbling?
ruined it.
just that different.
And then Mr. Knight not being as cool as he is in the comics.
Mr. Knight just being Stephen Grant.
Yes.
was a
Yeah.
problem. Too.
Look-
But the good bits were great.
Yeah.
but there was less of that.
Yeah, but it wasn't Venom, so it was okay.
That was a movie.
I know, but still.
But,
But- Huh? It's on the list for movies that didn't come out this year. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, fair enough. Andor and Boys. My last one was Winning Time.
There's my honorable mention.
The Lakers
Oh, so good.
story. John C. Reilly,
Hmm.
mate. Besides
Okay.
Homelander, maybe my favourite acting performance of the year.
I told you it was good.
It was fantastic. Yes.
If only we'd all listened to Nick earlier.
Yeah.
For sure.
If only.
It was great. Just 80s
Everyone was good in it.
Magic Johnson
Siegel,
era.
Brody.
Jason Clark,
Everybody.
man.
Oh,
Jason Clark.
fantastic.
I know John C. Reilly stole the show, but Jason Clark. Oh,
You
man.
believe he wanted to beat the shit out of everyone.
Oh, that, and I believe he doesn't want to have sex with his wife.
Fantastic show.
It was a great show.
So good. Second season, I think, just finished filming.
Yeah. I don't know. I show that. I don't know. Like, the first season was.
Yeah,
But it's still McKay doing it, man. I've got
Yeah, but
I don't know if it needs a second season.
some certain shows have a magic where you're trying to.
Johnson.
You're
I
trying
don't know. There's more to tell for sure,
Yes,
but
but-
not as interesting.
No.
We haven't even got the rivalry yet.
Mm.
Best of frenemies. Yeah, anyway, we'll see.
I'm sure it'll still be good, but
Who the cast is Isaiah Thomas? The dude that played Bill Larry Bird was great.
He's
it's
excellent.
fantastic.
Next.
Okay, next up, movies.
Oh, this won't take long.
Alrighty. Prey.
Yes.
Great.
Yep.
On mine.
Not me.
Okay, it's on mine.
Mine. Yep.
In Comanche.
I still,
I still
haven't.
haven't. No.
I need to.
In Comanche.
So just Predator in American Indian times, like settler time. I guess not settler, but whatever. It was freaking great.
Yeah.
Invaded
Um,
yes.
Fantastic.
Damn Canadians.
But you're like,
French
okay,
Canadians.
Predator movie. You see the trailer, like, oh, maybe like
Yeah.
a different thing, and the chick lead. I don't know because chick. I'm down for chick
Of
stuff.
course.
But sometimes it's a little heavy-handed.
Yeah, it's
And
not.
And
there's
this
a couple-
is perfect at just being. She just has a vagina,
Yeah.
and I don't care.
Oh, there was a couple of bits. The rope with the tomahawk, there was a little bit of a stretch. But besides that, I got no
Yeah,
problems. No, that was it. Like,
Yeah.
everything else,
No, but at least it showed her practicing with
Yes.
it
yeah, I
instead
guess.
of just doing it and
And
being
you see
perfect.
dudes do just the stupid stuff.
Yeah.
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 The MVP for me was the brother. First ever acting gig.
for
He
sure.
was phenomenal.
And dog.
That always goes without saying.
Yeah, that was a good.
But little
Good boy.
misdirect with the mud To
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
That was good.
she takes him down with the coldness. That's so good.
I'm just like, you're watching it and you're like, why didn't you release this in the cinema?
Yeah, man.
Because it was cinema worthy if I ever seen it, right?
And
Yeah, totally agree.
And they would have made a fortune.
we spent a lot of time this year talking about shows and movies and stuff. They get caught up in their own, storied history and trying to bring stuff up. This, you look at Predator, that's completely fresh.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's little callbacks here and there, but it's not like we saw the exact same. Oh, look at that. That's
Yeah.
the freaking.
And it was a more primitive.
Yes.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah,
you
it
see
didn't
it,
have
you know
the-
it's a predator.
Yeah.
And
But
it's
it's
a predator.
not that predator.
No, of course,
Yeah.
And it's a predator that doesn't see humans as the top of the food
Yeah,
chain.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, not
He's working
not
his
yet.
way up.
He's still
Yeah.
working it
and
out.
then
That's
realizes,
right.
oh, they're the
Yeah,
they're the
all
ones
those,
who's
those
hunting.
two-legged ones.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like the snake, the wolf,
Yeah, yeah.
the fucking bear fight.
that was
I
excellent.
wanted more of that damn bear fight. Just the heaviness when they collided. It was so good.
No, it's fantastic.
That's why I knew you'd like that all against all when the bear was fighting the polar bear was fighting the gorilla.
So I hope there's a sequel because I really want.
I don't want a
see.
sequel.
I don't want to
You
see
don't
it.
want a sequel?
No,
I don't want
shit,
to see
no.
it.
I just want more.
Yeah, give me another time
Yeah,
period.
That's what I mean. Like not
I want
necessarily a
Napoleon
sequel.
fighting
Yeah.
fighting a predator.
You just make that same movie in every setting.
Yeah.
Pirates.
Yeah.
Bloody, I don't know. anything.
Predator versus Genghis Khan.
Oh,
Bring
that'd
it
be
on.
great.
Hell's
Yeah.
yeah.
Romans. Knights.
Medieval knights. Give me some
whatever,
knights.
right? Like,
Yeah, go the
you can
knights.
work in lots of settings. But they'll probably make something that's terrible now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It'll
I
be
always
cowboys. It'll be predators riding
do. 'Cause
horses.
this is the first time the predator was on the planet.
I reckon so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was the sort of thing. You
Alluded
can't really
to
do.
at least.
You can't go further back in time.
Well, you can.
Just nailing Neanderthals.
Because if one's on beforehand and it doesn't survive, there's no information going back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Alien
So you can go
versus-
back.
Alien vs Predator wind up on like some.
Calm
pyramids
down,
of
man. We're
Egypt
talking
or
about good
something?
movies.
They don't
here.
count. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
They don't
Calm
count.
down.
It's
bro.
non-canon.
Yeah.
The pyramid was a cool.
I just
movie.
see predators versus dinosaurs, motherfucker.
I'd watch
Come on
that.
now.
I'd watch that.
Maybe it
Come
was
on
predators that built the pyramids.
Okay.
Makes sense.
You're on something.
I could be. Or on something.
Okay. Next. Weird.
That was on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mine,
same.
100%.
Me too.
I know
'cause-
there's maybe a little recency.
Who cares?
But it was so good.
Dude, one
I watched it twice.
my honorable
Yeah.
mention I watched last week. I think we said it perfectly when it first came out, when it was your film flashback of a movie that came out 2 weeks earlier. Not long enough, not enough songs. Give me a sequel.
Yeah. This is one of the movies like, I want more.
Yes.
I want more.
Yeah,
You get like 4 songs.
yeah,
Out of his whole catalogue.
Yeah.
More, please.
yeah.
And but just ridiculous.
Over the top
Ridiculous.
beautifulness.
Yeah.
Like,
Daniel
and-
Radcliffe.
Nailed it.
Yes.
Killed
great.
it.
Great.
So damn good. I've watched it twice. I'll probably watch it again before the year's out.
Wow.
Madonna becoming
The head of the
Colombian cartel
yeah.
was not what I expected in that movie.
And
I gotta watch this now.
I even
Bro.
Yeah, 'cause you were away.
Oh, that's
Either way.
right.
You
You
can
are
watch it,
gonna
bro.
love this,
Yeah.
Dave.
Al being assassinated, despite the fact that he's still alive.
In 1985, when he's singing Gangsta's
Yeah,
Amish Paradise,
Coolio
and
giving
Coolio's
filthy
standing
looks.
there. Yeah.
About a decade early.
But let's not ruin the best bit, because if Dave hasn't seen it, we can't talk about the whole reason it works
Oh.
so well as a movie. We'll get to that. But yeah,
Watch it, Dave.
watch it, Dave.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it when you've watched it.
Okay, and then we've got X.
Yeah, it's on mine
Yeah,
as well.
mine too.
I got Bingo.
It was a great movie.
Great movie.
He's on my list. He's my
Um,
3 movies.
Jenna Ortega.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Yep.
So one of 3 movies. There was so Pearl also came out, which I haven't watched yet,
Yeah, I've downloaded, but I haven't watched it yet.
and there is the sequel, which hasn't come out as yet.
I don't think they've finished filming
Why?
it.
Is
I
it
haven't.
called Why?
No, it's called Maxine.
And
What, you,
3
Did you watch
X's.
No, I didn't.
no, yes.
Oh, you need to watch it. It's excellent. Yeah, it's got titties in it. Dave, get in there.
I think I was away.
Kid
that
Cudi,
week.
acting
You're
like
always away.
hung like a horse.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
It
you're
was great.
away.
Like, because it was just so old school horror movie, slasher
Yeah.
movie, but
Yeah.
but
and creepy, bruh.
and the slasher bit was done so well because of how the killings
Cool.
were happening.
But yeah, you're like, this old couple, how the versus the young couple,
Yeah, yeah,
how are they
yeah.
gonna...
Where's
Yeah.
the threat?
Yeah, but then that was pretty clever what they did.
And creepy.
Yeah.
That
Just the
the
first...
chick in the bed with the chick
Yeah.
might have been the creepiest thing I've seen on screen in a long ass time.
Big
Just
time.
first kill where she just
Oh, at the,
Yeah.
at the back of the car.
decapitates the dude.
Yeah, and that
good.
what that poor guy had just gone through. Oh, I don't wish that on anybody, especially if you're dating General Ortega.
All right.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Last
Wait.
What?
Last Jewel.
What?
Last double one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Top Gun Maverick.
Yes, that was mine.
Yeah, that was mine.
I wanted to put something I went to see at the cinema, and this was probably the best movie I've seen in the cinema. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't see a lot of the cinema this year because there wasn't a lot of great stuff. I wouldn't have saw all the comic book movies, but they were all pretty average. I hate the original Top Gun movie. Most overrated movie I've ever seen. And I watched it again before watching this new one, and goddamn, it's even shitter than I thought.
I've never watched it.
And
Me
like,
neither.
I only went to the cinema just to see the plane action on the big screen because it's so real. Like, you know, most of it's just real shot, friggin' jets doing crazy shit. And so I went on a Monday, like 2 people in the cinema, and goddamn, it was just a fun movie to watch.
It is.
Because it had so much more story that was interesting than the first one. The first movie was just, oh, cool, who's got the biggest dick? I don't care. But this one was like, they're training to do the Death Star run. It was way more interesting.
It is pretty much, what is it? Empire, right?
Not.
Wait, no.
His hand got cut off.
Jedi?
More Jedi, I guess.
Yeah, it'll be Jedi.
Is that
Yeah.
Ewoks?
Yeah, it was like Tom Cruise. You know what I mean? He is what he is. But and that's the other thing. I was like, I don't like Tom Cruise. I don't like Miles Teller, and they're the 2 stars in the movie, and I still enjoyed the shit out of it. Like that,
So you can that's a sign.
it does, right?
Because I fucking detest Miles Teller.
Because you know, like I'm sitting there by myself.
Best fantastic
No.
thing I've seen.
Yeah, whatever. At least the planes will look pretty. And then you're like, and everyone had talked it up, but I still, whatever. But I'm like, shit, you know what? This is a pretty fun movie. And like, it's just a pretty fun movie.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. What is my
Anyone
list?
have anything different?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I had Prey, weird. Lightyear, because I couldn't think of anything else to put on there. I thought Lightyear was a decent movie, but I just loved how it looked more than anything.
Yeah.
Like, I watched it like 3 times just because I love the art direction and I love just the approach taken to make everything look like 90s future,
Yep.
where, you know, it's not touch screens and like there's holograms and stuff, but all the computers are like have big glowing
Oh,
buttons.
so it's
and-
like what Star Trek thought the future was going to be.
yeah. But not quite that old school. So like
yeah,
90s.
of course, no, but like, yeah, but
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah, so it looks
Not floaty bullshit.
exactly.
Iron Man.
Yeah, exactly. Everything looks bulky and blocky and heavy duty.
Interesting.
I'm a sucker for that kind of art direction.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
And this is my opinion. If you're doing space stuff, it has to be that way. Because otherwise, if you have too much techno shit, you're gonna need somebody super techno who built all this shit on
To
hand.
make sure it's on.
Yeah.
all-
So what
on-
happens? Yeah, with your holographic
point.
control interface, if that holographic projector freaking fails, you know. But if you have like a manual, mechanical device,
Yes.
it's more reliable and stuff. It's probably easier to repair.
Yeah.
That kind of shit. So all of that, all of the Zerg stuff looked amazing. I don't know if you guys know, but I like giant robots. And Zerg is a giant robot, and he had a lot of giant robots following him. All that stuff was really cool. And yeah, that's my movies.
Nice.
Cool.
Dave.
So I'll only say the other 2 movies I went to the cinemas this year for. Spidey, No Way Home.
That was good.
Yeah.
And that was good because
Yeah.
it returned to what
Spider-Man.
Spidey traditionally is supposed to be.
Yes, the potential is better than probably the movie itself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The last again for a Marvel film, the last 3 minutes.
Yeah. And Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
But,
That was fun.
Yeah, it had its moments for sure.
yeah. But yeah, really, like, I just chucked them on there because I haven't really
And
seen
I'll
any others
mention-
yet.
Ghostbusters
Oh,
Afterlife.
Oh.
It sort of came out the last.
Yeah.
I saw that on the 31st of December,
yes.
2021.
Same.
Thank you. So
That does it counts.
It was fantastic.
Yes, it was really good.
Perfect level of nostalgia,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
still same thing.
still got something stuck in my eye on the end of that one too. So mine have all been mentioned, but I need to give a couple of notable mentions. Dio, Dreamers Dreamers Never Die, something like that. Doco was excellent. The David Bowie Moon Age Daydream doco was amazing. I really enjoyed The Northman, Barbarian, and the one I watched last week, which was depressing as all hell, but what an amazing movie, is the remake of All Quiet on the Western Front. Holy shit, it's on Netflix. Holy shit, it's brutal.
I'm gonna watch that next
You
week,
need
so-
to watch it. It is...
Because when you're talking Dylan, and then Dylan we were talking, I was like, why was he watching the old one? I didn't know they made a remake. And he's like, oh.
I don't know how much money
I
that-
just be. What made you watch
They
that?
spent
Oh.
so much money on it. It
I
is...
just love the comments from dickheads on the internet, like, it's an anti-war movie. I'm like, complaining about how much of an anti-war movie is. I'm like, you dumb motherfucker. You imbecile idiot internet scum.
It is so brutal. It is so confronting. It is so full on. Watch it with the subtitles because... First of all, when you're on Netflix, watch the trailer with the English overdub. It is disgusting. Because I watched it, I just clicked it on and it came on with the thing. But then I was telling someone about it and I'm like, oh, I'll watch the trailer. You put the trailer on and it's English overdub and it is gross.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, dude, do
Is it an
not...
English movie?
German, right?
German.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so and I didn't realise that. So All Quiet on the Western Front is World War One. So it's essentially through the war into the last days of the Armistice being
Yeah.
signed from the Germans' perspective.
Okay.
It's unreal.
Because I think the original was an English movie.
I don't
Yeah,
Yes.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
know. Yeah, so that was my honourable mentions.
Mine were all spoken for.
Yeah.
Weird,
Oh,
Prey, and
Yeah.
Top Gun.
Cool.
Okay. This is where the fun begins. We're going to talk about our favorite toys
Yep.
from this
Look
year.
at video games first.
Yeah.
Fuck you! Video games is second on my list, and that's what
Alright.
goes.
Cool. Another whipper then.
All right. Okay.
That's why. That's good.
Okay. I guess I'm starting.
Yep.
Oh, it's a giant robot!
Yeah, look at that! It's a giant robot.
What a
all of my
coinky-dink.
all of my toys that I bought this year from Lightyear, basically. Okay, so first off, I guess I'll start off with this giant boy over here. This is Zerg. Just in the standard 3¾ inch car line. Yes. He's a giant robot. He's got firing missiles
Does he
on his
shoot?
arm. Yes.
All three at a time!
All three at
That's
once.
awesome!
That's why I bought it. He's awesome.
We've only
and
got two left now.
in the in occupying the same spot because they're a pair. I've got this Buzz Lightyear. He's got karate chop action.
Yeah. It's like the old days.
Fuck the movie.
There you go.
Yeah. I was gonna bring
First time.
Don't talk.
Oh, here we go.
That's easy.
I was gonna bring my my Toy Story Buzz Lightyear that is a replica of like Buzz from the movie Toy Story,
Right.
but it didn't come out this year, so I didn't. And he has all the features that he has in the movie. I just brought these guys instead. All right, my number two. This is from the Hyperspeed series. It's a bunch of spaceships from the movie. First is the XL-15. It comes with this tiny Buzz Lightyear that you can put in the cockpit.
Starting to see a theme here.
You said
I
it.
kind of just said it to begin with, Dave.
Yeah, but I don't.
I thought that was your Transformer. What are you doing with my
Yeah.
Transformers?
Yeah, so he goes in a cockpit. It's a little spaceship, and it's really cool.
That is a cool
That's
spaceship.
nice expel sheet.
The details on it
Yeah.
was very good.
And when I first saw them in the shop, I'm like, this is a spaceship that does nothing. It doesn't turn into a robot. That's not very cool.
How dare it?
Yeah, like that's not cool.
Spaceship to spaceships.
Yeah, and then I opened it, and I'm
Not
like,
another thing.
this is actually kind of cool. And then I saw the Zerg fighter.
That
This
is pretty
thing
cool though.
is freaking awesome.
It looks like the Halo gun.
The Halo gun. Oh, it's purple.
The Needler.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. And this has a Zerg that goes in the cockpit, and he is like massive compared to the Buzz.
He is.
Um,
He's even got a head as opposed
Is
to
it
Buzz.
sort of in scale with how they are in the movie?
yes.
Zerg is gigantic.
Yeah. Like the figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are in scale.
Oh,
These
okay.
figures.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
way
He's
bigger,
massive.
yeah.
He's massive. Freaking! What are you doing, Jason?
I was trying to play with your Buzz.
Hey.
Give his buzz a buzz.
All right. And I forgot to bring a third toy. I was gonna bring this Master Chief helmet that I got, but I completely forgot about it. So I'm just gonna this Lightyear Pez that Fomi gave to me, literally like 2 hours ago.
Merry Christmas.
This is my number 3.
Last week.
Last week.
Yeah, 2 hours ago. But how long this one's been going for?
Yeah, this is cool. There's my toys. Dave, do you have any toys?
I didn't bring any.
Oh no.
Yeah,
But-
but you can mention them. You
talk
have some.
All right, so first one is a
Like-
pop of Luffy and a ship, but he has 2 ships. So Thousand Sunny is his current one, and his Going Merry is the one that like got a Viking burial. But I can't bloody find them, so I'm gonna have to scalp them off eBay. It sucks. Can I steal your one then?
This came out 2 years ago, by the way.
Yeah, but we got it this year, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, fair enough. You know, I was
Yay!
gonna use it as the scale.
Oh, scale.
That's fine. You can
You can steal it.
I got play the Hulk.
What's it?
2
What's
as
it
well.
weigh?
Thanks to
a
them.
lot.
Oh, you said you put it on scale.
Oh, on the scale or like 2 scale?
Hey, just,
Anyway, how awesome!
Don't
is
listen to
this?
Fomi, he's
Where's
just
the
confusing you.
it's over there.
I've been up since 5 a.m. It's all good.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it comes with a shield and an axe. It's freaking great.
What's going on?
Sick this axe, isn't it?
Oh, that's a big axe.
Yeah.
Doesn't
That's a
really-
great figure.
Doesn't really fit. in this
Select kill on the big large
Yeah,
scale
don't select.
figures.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
Yeah, it doesn't hold properly.
Can
Dave.
you get that again? Still?
Nah, I couldn't get it at first.
Okay.
I could probably shove it in there.
Big Bad Toy Store.
Cool.
Anyway. And my final one is Ryobot, Second Man Blade.
Yeah.
It is a reprint for this year. It came out 2 years ago, but did a reissue this year, so and I'll take a photo of that.
Yeah, it's hefty.
Yeah.
That is.
It's
It's so cool.
smaller and heavier than my other bigger Hulks, the Marvel Legend ones. Holy moly. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Alright, Nathan, what are these 50 toys of yours?
All right.
Here we go. Here we go.
Um,
20 minute
No, I'll be
segment.
fast. Start with Diamond Select, Iron Giant, with little Hogarth on his shoulder.
Is a Hulk to scale.
And I bought the Hulk because you felt how heavy it was.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Feel how heavy this is.
Yeah, that Iron Giant's great.
It's so. I mean, it's sort of hollow because I could put battery in it so his eyes light
Oh,
up.
really?
Oh, what?
That's
His
pretty
eyes
cool.
light up. I can put the batteries in.
Oh, my one.
But I love the Iron Giant. It's one of my favorite movies ever. And I had to get this figure when I saw
Yeah.
it. Like,
It's
and like
fantastic.
they did the weapon variant, but like
Nah, you
that's
don't want that.
pointless. It's
That's
not a weapon.
That's alright. That's not.
He's-
That's not Iron Giant.
Iron Giant is a
Yeah,
goddamn
yeah.
pacifist.
100%.
The rules. I love Iron Giant.
Yes.
He's in the Warner Brothers Multiverses fighting game.
Yeah, which is
It's-
don't get me started. Storm Collectibles King from Tekken.
God damn, I love that.
oh my god, this
So
is
good.
freaking awesome.
So they have a Mortal Kombat line and a Street Fighter line as well.
Yeah,
And each figure goes for somewhere between $150
Yeah, they're-
and $300. It's
But-
insane.
like I just had to get the King because it's a wrestling figure. It's not a Tekken figure. It's a wrestling figure.
That's fair.
NECA Turtles Tattoo Usagi Yojimbo.
Nice.
I might have to buy another one so I can open that one because it looks so good in the box.
Wow, that looks cool.
Can't argue, I'm not arguing anything.
Oh, that's cool.
Why open that one?
Because then he doesn't have one in the box.
But you can put him back in there.
No, it might be perfect.
Figure it out. And lastly, it's
Lastly,
Star
how
Wars
many
one.
did you have?
this is sort of a builder
Before you start
figure.
here.
So McFarlane figures, Starro,
He was,
builder figure.
he was sideways.
Oh, whatever. So
Look at that thing.
Did he tell you that through mind control?
Also,
Hulk to scale.
yeah,
He's unorthodox.
it's so cool. So you have 4
Something.
figures. You got the Crime Syndicate.
Holy moly.
you got
Yeah.
Heft.
Yeah.
Superwoman. With the Starro Spore thingy.
Yeah, so they all come with like a star.
Did Suicide Squad come out this year?
The movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Did it?
No, it was last year.
It was last year?
It was on this last year.
Okay.
Oh,
fair
yeah,
enough.
because Peacemaker was this year.
Yes, of course, of
Yes,
course.
yes,
Of course.
Power Ring.
So, where are the rats?
It's a Starro finger trap. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So, the Starro is so cool.
Ultraman.
AKA Earth 2 Superman. Is
Doesn't even know
what it said on the box.
F3.
Earth 3 Superman on the box.
Screw paying for all those like.
Oh, so they don't
trademarks.
have the trademark.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hellman.
That's cheeky.
Yeah, because Ultraman is Japanese Ultraman
Yeah.
and all that.
I
It's
love
Right,
it.
right.
complicated
And
stuff.
that's it.
Yeah, a movie just came out for Ultraman.
There's a bunch of other toys, but just
Like
limited.
modern or still like Sentai style?
Other people have to talk.
So mine, a couple of figures I picked up at the Penrith Collecticon earlier in the year, which was these Jimi Hendrix Funko little collectibles. So this one's from Monterey, and this one's from Woodstock. So really, really happy I managed to find those. I think there was a Slash that came with it as well. That was quite
How
cool.
they weight wise? Oh, he
Yeah,
heavy.
he's hefty.
Yeah.
Oh, he heavy.
My other one was a pop that came out early in the year, which was the glow-in-the-dark Venom on the throne from King in Black, which looked really, really cool, but I wasn't taking out the box, so it's not here. And
Here we
the other
are.
one is the Marvel Legend 2-pack of King in Black Null and the Broken Winged Venom.
This is the last Venom thing from he's going to buy, apparently.
Is this an axe sword?
No, it's
So-
the last Marvel Legend thing he's going to
It's the sword. It's the sword before he turned it into the molded it with the
Oh.
surfer.
Oh, so it's just a crazy. It's not also an axe.
No, it's
Okay.
just a sword.
Okay, all right.
And that's the winged venom. Comes with a
2-pack available now at the comic shop Liverpool.
comes with a separate head, which has got the big tongue going. Awesome. It's very top heavy, and hopefully, when you buy it from the comic shop, the wing stays in.
Hey, you just gotta heat it up.
Yeah.
That'll be the plan.
Get the hair dryer into it. All right, my stuff. Very 80s, showing my age centric. The greatest wrestling story of all time: the Mega Powers and the Mega Powers Explode. So this is a 2-pack. The hands are molded together in the handshake. Macho Man, Randy Savage, and Hulk Hogan. I think I had Hulk Hogan last year, but this one is not on cocaine. Well,
Wow.
Wow.
Not visibly.
yes. I got the Robocop NECA. I've not opened him up yet because the NECA boxes are nice and
Pretty.
I don't know where to put it.
On shelf.
On shelf now. And the last one was
Oh.
just for the box, really. A 40th anniversary Masters of the Universe box set from Matty Collector, or whatever it's called.
Masters of the universe.
Not Matty Collector. That's also showing my age. What's it called? Mattel.com or
From
whatever.
Fossies,
it's called.
isn't it?
So it's a box set with the 4 He-Man animated series, original, like Space He-Man New Adventures, 2000 He-Man, and the CGI Netflix show. So they all come in their own single boxes.
Is it the good Netflix show or the not the good Netflix?
Yeah, the good kid one.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
The boxes, internal boxes to make it look like a TV guide.
Yeah, can we?
Slip out,
Oh.
and you get the He-Man.
And then slip out. And the thing is,
The card can slip out.
yeah,
right?
the
Yeah,
card
yeah,
and the
that's-
pack slips out, so you have to break it open or anything, which is excellent.
Yeah, it's so cool.
It's some of
And-
the best packaging I've ever seen. Is
For
a whole
sure.
set.
And that's not the best part. The best part, and Jay showed you very quickly, but maybe Dylan can pick it up and show. Have a look at the back of the box. It's like a TV guide, old school, from the 90s. And they've all made it
Yeah, it's got some
Eternia style,
Yeah,
like
those
sitcoms
shows.
and everything
Yeah.
like that. Way too much time's been put into it, and we love that shit.
Yes.
They're so cool.
That's, yeah, I think that might
So I was
be.
like,
I think that could be the winner.
it'll always like I always open my figures, but this is just a
Yeah.
she stay in the box.
But even so, if you wanted to, it's not going to hurt
Yeah,
anything
that's right.
because the
Yeah.
figures.
Oh, have you tried? You got the CG Battle Cat, right?
Yeah.
You never got a He-Man. Do you know if this He-Man will fit on it?
Oh, I haven't had a look.
Hmm.
And it's like the front cover, looks like a space TV. It's just a plastic bubble with an artwork in it. But
That looks so cool.
What
'Cause
makes it so
This is
space?
Origin's posability, right?
Yeah.
He might fit
yeah,
on
you
it.
would.
Yeah. I'll try that out.
That's right.
But yeah, that's my toys done.
That's so cool.
I feel like Stan Lee trying to fit the thing into the Batmobile. Nice.
Okay, that's the toys?
That's the toys.
All right. Let's get to video games.
Video games.
Alrighty. Okay, ones we some of us agreed on. This one is probably because some of us didn't play that many video games.
I played about half an hour of this one.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge.
I got Casey Jones, so I finished it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good too. It's fun to play with.
I got up
Okay.
to level 14 of it.
Yeah, you're pretty close. I think it's only like 17, if I remember right. 17 or 18.
Cool.
It's excellent.
It's awesome, old school arcade style beat 'em up. It's co-op as well.
Yeah.
You
Revival,
We'll-
reviving.
Do Danger Zone at some point.
Okay.
Danger Room.
Maybe.
I think you couldn't even remember what it was called for the first time you said it. That was brilliant.
It's late.
Oh, we're halfway.
Yes,
halfway
it
there
is.
Tell us if you want more.
to the danger zone.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then also pay for Dylan's PlayStation subscription.
That's right.
'Cause he's
That's
not
right.
on anymore.
Getting a Patreon
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Just with the Blues PlayStation.
just for my PlayStation Plus. Okay,
30 cents in each.
okay. Next, this isn't a real video game.
It is.
It is.
No, it's not.
You're
I
outnumbered.
played it too.
Yeah.
Marvel Snap on mobile.
Yes.
It got
on iOS
mobile.
and Android devices.
Yes, free to play.
And
Yeah,
got mobile
don't spend
game
money
of
on
the
it.
year.
You don't
No,
need to,
don't.
really.
You don't need to. You literally don't. I've
Why
been
would
playing
you?
for 3 or 4 weeks now, and I haven't spent a cent. And
You learned how to make a new deck.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
good.
I got Carnage. He's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Venom's even better.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah. There's no ads. No, there's microtransactions, but you don't have to buy anything. You can just unlock something easy.
And you unlock shit so easy.
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty quick and it's easy to.
Sometimes
to
you
grasp.
play with bots because there's not really that much
Yeah.
people playing at the moment.
I think
Sometimes-
most of it.
Sometimes.
Even
You will get people sometimes, but
Yeah, when you
sometimes
get
it'll
to
be bots.
higher
'cause-
level,
Yeah.
apparently, yeah.
Okay.
After you get out of the recruit phase.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Marvel Snap is really fun. I play a lot of this.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah. That's taking too much time. Anyway.
Okay, and Elden Ring.
Yes.
It's on my list. It's
On
on
my
your
list.
I spent so much time playing this game.
200 hours according to my PlayStation wrap up.
Oh, really?
200 hours.
I need to check how much. Yeah, I kind of stopped playing it, but I don't finish a lot of games that I buy anyway. But it's more like I spent so much time playing this, and I had so much time enjoying this. But like, it's kind of my one gripe about it. It's a lot of game. No, I like freaking like difficult games that are challenging, but this is the kind of game I don't understand how you could get through it without a walkthrough.
It's not that hard.
Like, hey, where do you go?
Anywhere.
Anyway, you go over here, and this guy one shot you.
Don't you follow
Yeah,
the
but you get
like,
good.
beam of
You
light?
get good,
You follow the beam of
Right.
light that goes to the next section.
Yeah.
but it's got leveling up, right? That is a mechanic. So it's
called-
not about getting good. It's about getting your character a certain
Yeah.
level to
all
be
about
powerful
the-
enough to go this way.
It's all about the grind.
So why let me go this way if I'm not meant to go that way? This is getting into why I don't like.
You spend
freaking-
2 to 3 weeks killing hogs in the forest,
That's right.
and then you. Oh, that joke's lost on you.
Is that what it's called now?
Yeah, so like I don't know, like games that are like cryptic and you feel I feel like you can't really figure out where you're going
Then why
Unless-
is it on your list?
I don't.
because I still enjoyed it. I still had fun
I,
playing
don't-
it.
I didn't feel that way at all.
Did you use walkthrough?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
All right.
Did you finish it?
Almost.
You just
Right.
slayed bitches.
In the forest.
Okay. Well, I'm just insane then. Okay.
There was no question about that.
Thank you. Okay. The two other games on my list I bought like last week or the week before. I didn't play a lot of new games this year. It was a lot of Animal Crossing. The greatest game to ever exist.
Yeah.
I bought a game called Proteus, and it is basically a love letter to 90s shooters like Quake and Doom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not on.
What?
It's PlayStation. Is
It's on PlayStation.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I bought it on PlayStation.
me too.
Basically, all the graphics are like super 90s. So it's 3D, but everything's pixelated.
So,
Yeah, it is so
It-
bizarre, right?
It looks like Quake.
It does
and
look
I
like
love
Quake.
it.
Yeah, and all the enemies are sprites, so they're just like two-dimensional.
I'll have to check this.
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
I'll
it's
check
great,
this
and
out.
the soundtrack is amazing, heavy metal. It plays like Doom 2016 if it came out in the 90s, which is really weird to say. It's so strange.
Is it like a full price game?
No. How much was? I can't remember how much I paid for it.
Because I'm like, oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Probably be free on PlayStation.
it was like
Plus,
40
actually.
something, maybe.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
40, 50.
Comparatively.
And on PC, if you buy it on PC, there is like a level editor, so you can make your own levels.
Nice.
But on console, you can still download other people's levels
Oh, that's
and play
alright.
them. Yeah. So that's awesome. That's
Yeah,
heaps of hours of more.
Yeah. Replayability.
Yeah, exactly. And my other game was Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. I don't know if anyone's heard of this.
I've heard of it.
Okay, it is basically like a
I've
medieval
only played the first one.
simulator, right? The first game was awesome. I played heaps of that. It came out, I think, in 2012, 2013,
Yeah,
but
it
it
was 13.
but it looked like it came out in 2006. Like it was made by I think like 2 people or something, but it's super complex, especially the second game. If you buy it on PS5 or PC, when you go into battle, you can have 1,000 people in battle at the same time. So you can have armies of 500 people against 500 people, and it's insane. It is the most like authentic like battle simulator ever. It is crazy, and it's very hard because you can get hit once and you can die.
Like real life.
Yes, like real life.
Just
So by
those
default,
guys.
it's on like very easy mode where you take less damage, just because it's less bullshit. I've already spent
Two
heaps of
greatest
time
words
playing
in
that.
English language.
Okay, Dave.
So I had Turtles. What was the other game we had? Yeah,
Marvel Snap.
and mine's Modern Warfare 2, because I shoot people in it.
I thought it's pretty good.
And it's like I'm only good at those ones. All the other CODs I'm crap at. So
Modern Warfare 2?
yeah,
Yeah.
the remake of
Okay.
the old Modern Warfare.
Okay,
2.
so there is a game called Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. There is another game called Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That is a reboot.
yeah.
Just like the movies.
The original Call of Duty Modern Warfare
Is Medal of
had a
Honor.
sequel, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Not to be confused with this game, which is also called Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
People don't have that long of memories.
That's the best.
Besides
I
you.
don't understand why they just don't take a leaf out of the fucking EA games and just year them.
Yeah. They do.
Modern
though.
Warfare-
They do.
That's what they should be just on the box.
Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare 22.
Yeah.
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 It
Be
works
easier,
for like
yeah.
just a whole genre of games.
The only problem is they keep jumping errors. So like if you buy
Well, then it's
Modern-
not Modern Warfare,
Yeah,
is it?
see? Yeah.
Let's just Call of Duty something else.
No, but it's like a partnership. So
Call of Duty,
Treyarch
why are we in
and
Vietnam?
Dingo are together, and they combine their games sort of, but in the same like environment and all that. But they jump errors because they each have their own sort of say, and that it's a bit
Stupid.
Cool.
Then
Then
So, yeah. Marvel Snap sort of honorable mention for me, but Turtles, Elden Ring, and God of War Ragnarok, which just came out.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
still great.
you start playing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love all the modern like God of War games. Like the first game, the very first one on PS2, I picked up randomly at a JB Hi-Fi, and it was fantastic, and I've loved it since.
That game, I remember that being so controversial.
what for?
Like the
Sex
original one,
minigame,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, like there's a sex minigame. It's super violent.
what
Yeah.
sex game.
Yeah, that's right. It's a quick time event to have sex in the bed with some.
You don't see anything.
Yeah.
Sort of tastefully cuts away to,
Yeah.
but you can hear it and you press the buttons and.
Just in future,
like hot
probably
coffee.
don't talk about sex and quick time event in the same sentence. But anyway,
That's how it goes.
okay.
So yeah, at the
Full
time, obviously PS2 era and
Indeed.
sex minigame. Yeah, that's a recipe
Like-
for controversy.
Like some hot, was it hot coffee? And
Yeah, GTA, right?
GTA.
That got scrapped
Yeah.
because it was
Puritans.
yeah.
I got it. I got the copy that has it.
Okay.
Can't
Funny.
wait for it.
yeah, those two that we spoke about, and I don't play a huge amount of other games, so it was a mix up between the 10 minutes of Hot Wheels I played, which was fun, and the 15 minutes of the new Crash Bandicoot that got old really quickly.
Oh, of course.
So yeah, when did Cuphead come out? Last year?
I think on
2020.
console.
Oh, it's years ago. What am I talking about?
No,
Yeah,
on console, I think maybe even last year. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was Xbox exclusive for a while. I think.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't get mentioned then. Cool. Jay?
I played half hour of Turtles. Oh,
Turtles.
I played. It's a couple of years old, but I played Friday the 13th and I couldn't kill anybody, so that was good.
Yeah. Watch it now
have
on our
footage of that.
YouTube channel. Danger Room.
Danger area.
Thank you. Yeah.
Danger
I
Zone.
played the
Same.
Predator, same sort of thing, and couldn't even get through the tutorial. Couldn't work out to climb up
I'm
a
still
cliff.
waiting
Had to
to
get
play-
back to do it.
Play
Yeah.
Predator.
Oh, yeah.
Broforce. Whatever that.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good game.
Yeah, that was good.
We need an update for that.
I just can't see myself buying a video game ever again in my life.
Broforce 2 is coming
Unless
out
it's a
soon.
Marvel one that you can just...
Yeah,
Still
download
got
it on
little
your
more?
phone.
Just an update.
Good.
I think it's
That's
2.
good.
Like
That's the point.
DLC.
I think it's 2. Well, it says Broforce 2 on
You
the
get too
trailer.
much stuff these days. You know what I mean? You used to be able to. But I would also play them for at least
That too, yeah.
an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
That brings us to the end of this wrap-up video. Thank you for joining us. Let us know what you guys enjoyed that
Yes,
came out this
yeah,
year.
that's right. Well, your top 3
Yes.
for the year.
Happy
We'll,
New Year.
we'll post some photos and put them up on all our, like we did
Yep.
last year with all the top.
Yep.
Top of the tops.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes. Stay safe.
Please do.
All right.
Do a power. Bye.
Bye.